episode of Varinheim. Tonight we're doing a one-shot Halloween-esque style uh, episode. But before we get started, I want to do a quick shout out to our sponsor, D&D Beyond, an online digital tool set for DMs and players alike to keep track of their characters' equipment, hit points, and more importantly, their gold. So if you actually need anything for D&D, I recommend D&D Beyond. Now, I'm going to jump straight into the players and bring them in so we can do the recap and everything with them because this is going to be different. So let's bring them in. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. So, the premise behind this one shot. All right. You guys have been searching for an artifact that is rather important to a specific homeland. This artifact itself is called the Noctur. It prevents corrupt arcane energy from destroying planes of existence. And in this case, the plane of existence is called the Shar. This artifact is an orb with multiple different shades of purple and blues. And y'all have been aiding a particular ally from the Shar itself. These travels that y'all have been on for quite some time have led y'all across the Ashland Kingdom through the fractured peaks, deep inside that particular mountain range into a cavern system that have led y'all through an arcane bridge into the Underdark. Here, y'all have been traveling for about 2 weeks. And with that, y'all awaken after having a good night's sleep by an ally of y'all's. Author, if you care to kind of describe what they see when they wake.
Sure. Juju, now would be the time to unhide that slide.
Okay.
You see before you your ally, Volnod, a little over 7-foot Leonin, an absolute refrigerator of a creature. Completely black fur, huge mane going into dreads behind them, with a great axe at their side, wearing loose, wow, not leathers, loose hide clothing. Most of their torso is exposed. I hope you guys got some good rest. It was pretty uneventful.
I just want to clarify for you guys. Emerald is not around. There's only 5 of y'all on this track. As the reason that you have your ally here is at one point, quite some time ago, Emerald was snatched away from a portal, and y'all have no idea where he's been since. Y'all are hoping that by tracking down this artifact and finding it, that you may be able to locate your lost comrade. The area around y'all, I'm letting you know, is moist. You can hear the drips of water dropping in the distance. Shockingly, there's a breeze that kind of goes through the Underdark cavern system here that gives a chill. The light is rather dim. Anyone without dark vision of any sort struggles to see just 30 to 60 feet ahead of them. Mostly
like a light cricket.
It'd be nice.
Yes, please.
I cast light on an egg and hand it over to you.
Oh, so pretty. So
Now
pretty.
don't eat it, or the light will go away.
For the most part,
The lesson in self-control.
for the most part, the area colors are mostly gray and blue, with hues of purple kind of scattering throughout the ground. On y'all's travels, y'all have actually fought beside your ally, Valnad. And in y'all's time down here in the Underdark, y'all have fought a nest of Grix, pack of hook horrors, and even a lone Fomorian. It's been a rather tough trek through these caves. But from what y'all are gathering, y'all are getting pretty close to where y'all need to go at this point. So,
Well, do we generally know the way to go, or do we have a lot of options?
the path that y'all have is y'all do know an actual general path to head towards. There's a ridge line that y'all have been following along for the last 2 days. It's been, the ridge system has been relatively wide, about 20 feet in width. So it's not been relatively narrow at all. Though the trek's still been somewhat dangerous in the aspect of falling debris. Occasionally, edges kind of crack and shift. That ridge line that I was talking to y'all about, that y'all been following along, it's got a pretty steep drop. Tanatha, you done a couple of tests, and the shortest spot that y'all found, the drop was 120 feet.
Yeah, I'll keep Featherfall prepared, as always.
Okay. Alrighty.
Let's continue along on the ridge then.
Let's.
May I get... Oh. Yes, there, Stalker.
Oh no, I was just agreeing with Tanathil.
Okay. Is it okay if I get... who's taking point, out of curiosity?
I will pull out a bag, and it seems to hum slightly, and it seems this is the proper way we should head, and I will start moving across the ridge.
I would like for you to also roll a survival check, would be nice.
Before you do that, I need you to be aware that all of us have received a point of luck, including you, Trail. And
I have luck.
Ayana, Given, and myself have received a boon.
They're going to need it.
Oh.
Noted.
So, okay.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
So you said a survival,
Survival, yes.
starting the night off with a nice roll. That is a 24.
You're able to kind of quickly gather where the trail, where that edge leads, and the fact of also kind of maintaining a quick pace. Forgot to mention in y'all's recap of what's going on, or not a recap, but what's going on. The person that y'all have been following, y'all have all been able to stay behind this person by about a couple of days, and you've been able to keep track of where they've been heading. You're quickly able to do that there, Valnad. Just quickly pick up the trail and just heading in this particular direction. May I get perception rolls from everybody?
You bet. A lot.
9.
Ooh.
18.
18?
Another 24.
24?
I got a 19 plus 7 for 26.
Okay.
21.
21. As y'all are making your way... Yes?
Hmm?
Oh, I thought someone was trying to say something. As y'all are making y'all's way along this edge here, Valnad, you quickly discover part of the edge is rather loose in sturdiness, and is actually like as you start kind of like walking across, and you feel the ground shift underneath your feet. I would say that like you're able to kind of like quickly just kind of step further, more to the right of the edge to kind of get away from this loose area.
I will make sure to point out to the rest of the party where the weak points on the ridge are so that they can try and avoid them.
Okay.
As I move along.
Alright. As Valnad, you kind of point to everybody. Tanthel, you notice it as well. That 9 of yours is okay.
It's blatantly obvious.
Starting off great.
Right? The edge kind of like just kind of meanders around for quite a while before an opening disperses, and the edge cliff that I was been referring to kind of disappears behind y'all as y'all just kind of have an opening way to traverse through the Underdark. Stalactites and mites hang about. Boulders are kind of a bit of everywhere, allowing for predators, if they wish, or enemies to kind of hide behind. Making you guys constantly just kind of bit on the alert. Not knowing where or what or who may be hiding. And as you guys kind of traverse through this area, I'd want another perception roll from you there, Valnad.
$18.
18. As you guys are beginning to traverse through this open area, for the most part, you hear footsteps there, Valnad, in the upper right, to where you're walking along this path.
If I hear footsteps,
Yeah, it's
I'm
very
going-
faint.
going to hold up a hand to the party. I think I hear something ahead. And I would like to manifest an echo.
Okay. Go for it.
So, what you see is about 10 foot ahead of Valnad is a dark gray, almost smoky version of himself appear and start walking towards the noise.
Okay. So you're having your echo scout out for you?
And I'm going to use a bonus action to be able to perceive through it.
Okay. As you're using your echo to kind of look ahead and scout and see what's that shuffling. That shuffling is coming behind quite a few series of rocks, boulders that are kind of blocking the pathway that y'all are to y'all's right. There's kind of, how should I say, a diverging path, like this opening area, and then it kind of diverges a little bit. Y'all are headed more to the left. These footsteps are kind of off to the right. your echo kind of like goes off to that right hand side around some boulders and everything, and as it does, it peers around. It realizes that down this pathway, there's quite a bit of Drugar, which are essentially underdwarves that have kind of been mining this particular area, and you can see that they're putting mines and carts and everything to begin moving them towards the path that y'all have actually been coming up. So the path that y'all need to take is to the left. The path of the Rugar is to the right. There's about 12 of them.
Before my echo is seen, I will fizzle it.
Okay.
Turn to the group. To the right, there are around a dozen, looks like dwarves? Am I familiar with the Undercommon at all? Probably not.
Oh, you know what? Roll a... Does anybody want to join him on this one? If so, roll a... I'm just going to have a roll a history check.
I mean, if you can describe them well enough, sure.
I don't know shit about these things.
Hell yeah, 26.
19.
Dark gray, dwarven in size.
Tanathil knows quite a bit. Tanathil, you know that Dwarf are underdwarves. Basically dwarves of the Underdark. They are not, how should I say, inherently evil. They go by a code. But they are defensive of their territory, and when it comes to their mining, that's essentially, this is ours. What they mine, they consider theirs, and therefore that is their territory. So kind of impeding on that is trespassing to them.
Well, we might be able to reason with them, so long as we convince them that we're not here to take any of their mining rights and we're just passing through.
Well, they were loading what looked like carts and possibly heading this way. And I will look down at the locket again, and it seems to be taking us up the other path. If we move forward, we might be able to just miss them altogether.
Well, I don't know. The stealthy approach could help, but if we are discovered, it'll be much more difficult to reason with them. Stalker, Cricket, you think you'll be able to hide the party well enough to get us through?
Take away egg. No egg light.
Yes, we'll have to shut off the egg light.
Might be difficult.
Hold Cricket's hand.
Yeah. Our sight isn't so great down here.
Well, you're normally fairly stealthy. But, yes, if you can't see, that will be problematic.
I can see just fine. I can continue to lead the group if people need to form a chain.
That'll work.
Alright, well, let's give
Is
it a
it
shot.
just the two of you that cannot see?
Yes.
Aaron,
Have
you got
someone
Boone,
who
by the way.
also can see in
Yes.
the dark at the end of the line.
We're great at hearing. Don't have as good a sight as you in the dark.
Cricket Grace.
How about we disperse the three of us that can see in the dark and keep the other two of you at positions 2 and 4. I assure you the Duragar will be able to spot all of us.
And Tanathil, you've received a boon.
Yes, I have negotiated for said boon. My next
A
life. long
Blood
rest
oath
this
has
half
been
time.
agreed upon.
That makes my next long rest 2 hours long. Let's go.
Last time was speedy. Now you don't need to sleep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep stacking on to my natural abilities.
Is
Right.
Tanithil just doing drugs behind our back?
Behind your back? What do you think is in these eggs?
Why do you think they're
That's
so
what happens to
detrimental
elves.
to elves?
Yep.
Well, I will wait until a chain is formed and try to stealthily guide the group up the left path.
All right.
And I dropped my egg again. It's okay. Which of the two of you wants to take the second spot?
I can. Cricket could do it.
And I'll take third, Stalker fourth, and Fida fifth.
I suppose.
All right. Can I get stealth rolls?
I'm gonna just peel and eat an egg while we're stealthily walking along.
That's pretty
And
good.
that's what makes it a 10.
Dirty
That
20.
is a 19.
17.
You guys are traversing through the left side of the path. Did you say you're eating an egg, by the way, there, Tanithil? Like, actually in the game?
I mean, yeah, I got a 10 on the stealth, so there's your reasoning. Little click of shells as I drop them as I go.
As Tanithil is, like, kind of peeling and eating an egg, he's not entirely, like, paying attention. And you just, like, his staff just hits the side of a rock as, like, he quickly, like, kind of, like, grabs it and pulls it closer to him. On hitting it, you guys instantly hear the Dugar just kind of, you just go, huh, what was that? And you just, like, you hear movement coming towards y'all. Who actually speaks Dwarvish? I know someone in this group does. Alrighty.
Make sure this character could be a dwarf as well.
So, Otter, you quickly just hear them just like, oh, what was that? Left path? And you just hear, he's just like, Vorna, Tormor, go check out that side. And you just hear movement start, like, heading towards down that path and then coming around to come towards y'all. You go try and pick up the pace there, Otter, or you go...
I will mutter quietly, it sounds like we've been heard. Do we want to talk or run? I'm good for a fight, but
Either works for me.
Do we know how close the artifact might be? Is
This
it gonna
only-
be in their territory?
This only gives me a slight pull in a direction. I only know that it goes down this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the chance that it may be in their territory, we should run so that we don't get spotted and end up worrying about them thinking we're stealing from them.
Well, hold tight those who can't see, and I will start hustling.
I want you to roll a perception, but disadvantage on this part.
Just Otter or
Yes.
others of us?
The one is in the front.
That's me. Perception disadvantage is a 13.
As you guys are, as Valnad quickly just grabs and starts booking y'all down this path, trying to outrun or outpace the Dugar. At one point, this, how should I say, opening cave system, this path that went from an opening to a cave system to veered to the left goes right back into a ridge system. And as it does, you don't really get the chance to pay attention. You're trying to get away from these Dagar, and you step on some loose edging. Can I get you to roll a dex save?
Dex save. I'm bad at those. That's actually not too bad. 14. 12 plus 2.
As like you come up to the edge and you just feel the ground just start sliding out from under you. You kind of quickly like just turn to the group and like with one hand push, and as you do, like your back paws, your back legs, your legs just kind of slide out from under you as the ground just starts caving off to the side. You're able to just grab on to the edging, and while like the remainder part of your body is just dangling in over the air. That drop is probably about 60 feet down.
How close am I
like
to him?
Just see the bottom.
You can just see the bottom.
I want to help him up.
Same if I'm close enough.
All right.
I mean,
Because I'm right behind him.
Cricket would have felt me drop.
Yeah. She would just like you'd have basically just kind of like pushed her back, and then as like you pushed her back, like just fell instantly. So you were able to just barely grab on. So Stalker, Cricket, you're helping him up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna have y'all roll for that. There's two of y'all. As y'all pull up Valnad and just kind of like turn and look in the direction that y'all were needing to go, there's quite a bit of opening on this edge. Probably about, I would say, 50 feet of just openness to this pathway that y'all are needing to go.
Like the path is really wide, or there's a big chasm?
There's a chasm. There's a gaping hole where you need to go.
Okay.
You said it's about 50
Oh.
foot?
50
50
foot
feet,
across.
Yeah, 50 feet across.
Well, I can take myself across quite easily, and a person with me. Beyond that, things get interesting.
I can
Right.
get myself across.
Oh, you get to swap places with your echo. That's a great time.
You got it.
Fida, are you able to get across?
But I'm just thinking of ways that we can get across here where all of us can go.
Well, if y'all can get across, you could just hold a rope and we can climb over.
I can go 30 feet, I can't go 50.
How uncreative.
If we want, we can go to the bottom of the chasm. It looks like we can see the bottom here.
How far down was it?
60 feet.
About 60 feet.
That's not that far. We could absolutely go. Slow and steady.
Well, we could. But I've been working on quite a bit of teleportation abilities, so have a little fun.
Okay, that's fun for you, but not the rest of us.
You say you can take another?
I have plans to take 2 people.
2? That leaves one of
Cricket,
us.
I have special plans for you. I think you will enjoy this.
Oh, yay.
Valnad, can you start by sending your echo across and swapping places with it?
I can do that.
In the
And-
meantime,
If you can teleport, why not get one person to the other side who's strong, bring a rope, or get a rope over to them, and then the one person who can't can climb across.
Yes,
And
we
then
can
let it-
send. We can have Stalker climb across. I'll teleport you. Feed
Yeah.
it.
Thank you.
Valnod's already over there. I'll just use a rope over there.
And Cricket, please get in this chest. I'm going to cast Galder's Speedy Courier and make an air elemental with a 3x3 chest that I can send to another creature, which is why I need Fauna to be on the other side. I'm going to mail you across the chasm.
It is just going to take me a moment to get there, because you'll see the echo materialize about 35 foot across the chasm and then begin moving its way across.
Hover over.
Yep. When it reaches the other side, suddenly the Valnad next to you is misty and gray, and I'm on the other side.
Farewell,
Wow.
Cricket.
Yes, it's like a ship. She's going to get in and she's just going to roost down.
Alright.
Hold on
So
to
I
the edge.
close the lid of the chest. The elemental in the chest disappear and reappear next to Valnad. You are aware of the chest's contents before you choose whether or not to open it. There is one cricket within the chest. But hey, it's up to you.
You know, if Dad was here, they'd have some more fun, but alas, he's not, so I will open the chest and let Cricket out.
Little hands come out and she looks around, her pupils blown wide, just like, are we going yet?
You're already here.
No way.
I do want to say the Dugar are starting to close that distance.
Yes, we need to go.
Yeah,
I
Saphira's
hold
already
my hand
climbing
to,
down.
And I'll dimension door us across.
I take his hand and we go.
What did you say there, Stalker?
Saphira's slowly climbing down the rock face.
Okay. Can I get a... Which one's better for you? Athletics?
Yeah.
Can I get an athletics check?
Okay. That's dirty 20. Correction. 23.
That 23 saved you from death. No, I'm kidding.
I forgot I had
That 20
advantage.
you
with-
just easily just climb down like the rock face. And as you get further and further down, you notice that in... Actually, roll a perception.
Is this just sight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have dark vision, do you?
No.
Oof.
Is it
Climb.
darkness or is it
I
complete
mean-
darkness?
Yeah, it's pretty dark. Yeah,
Okay.
it's...
And just rolling
So-
disadvantage, or
Yep, roll with disadvantage.
that's a little worse. 11.
As you're making your way down, you can't see anything. But your time in the well, actually, no. I can say that, can't I?
Yeah. All the players know it. Characters don't.
Oh, okay. Sure. Your time in the Feywild has allowed you to hone kind of a bit of a sense of knowing if just something is there in general, even if you can't see it. And although you can't see whatever is sticking to the shadows, clearly something feels off the more you climb down this rock face. As you kind of descend further and further down the 60-foot siding, it gets to the point something feels to be right there.
Like touching me?
Just sticking to the shadows, but it's close by within a few feet. And you're not sure where, but it just right there on you.
How am I touching ground yet, or
Yeah, I would say you're about 10 feet from ground.
gonna slowly reach out, touch the ground a little before letting go of the wall, see if it feels like actual ground.
Yep. It's a hard surface. As like you kind of like touch ground, you can just can't see anything. But you feel the presence of not just one creature, maybe a person, but definitely a couple.
Tanathil,
Just ki-
little light.
Yeah, I'll put light on a rock and toss it down.
And I will start sending an echo that way. It'll take a couple seconds to get down there. About 10 seconds.
All right. As you toss that rock down there, Tanathil, as the rock kind of like leaves and heads towards Stalker, you see just the casts of a shadow of something that comes across almost like a spider, but also a person.
Anything Saphira can see? Or is it gone?
It like as soon as that light kind of like comes like starts coming down, like you see the movement just scatter from you for a brief moment before it's like it's clearly just kind of like moving around you to a certain extent as like you're trying to like use that light to see what's around you.
Yeah.
Per se.
She's gonna, seeing the shadows, she's gonna sprint towards the rock, pick it up while moving, and keep going to the other side.
As you do, you now can actually hear the just across the ground. It's definitely something with multiple legs.
We can see this.
Y'all
Like,
can
we can
see the
see him running the.
Yeah,
gonna
y'all see-
drop a rope for him, or for Stalker immediately, so that she can grab the rope and climb up as soon as possible.
She's gonna whisper, a little more than a whisper, just like a normal voice, as she grabs the rope and keeps climbing up. Y'all don't want to be my prey.
as shit. I just realized something.
At this point, the echo has touched down on the bottom,
Okay.
and it is going to draw its great axe and stand and wait.
Can your echo see?
If I decide to see through it, yes. For now, I can see it at the bottom,
Okay.
but I cannot see through it unless I decide to do so. I'm more
How far-
concerned in making sure they can get up the rope.
Okay. How far does that light, that rock that you tossed down there, Tanthel, how far out does it go?
The light of light is 20-foot bright light, then 20-foot dim.
Okay.
So 40
Just
total.
past that bright light there, Stalker, as you're grabbing the rope and you're getting to pull yourself up, you can finally start seeing the outline of what's been kind of following you. It's starting to actually close. It's it looks to be like a half spider, half elvish person combined, and there's 3 of them just heading in your direction. And from what you can tell, though, the noise that you're able to hear, there's more than just 3, but there's 3 right there.
Yeah, she's just quick climbing.
I am going to go ahead and say I'm going to want you to roll athletics, and we are going to go into kind of a bit of a combat situation here.
Need me to roll initiative?
I'm going to let you
Just
go
for
first.
sake of turn order?
Yeah, I'm going to let you go first, and I'm going to just use something of random, not necessarily anything.
What did I just roll? Athletics.
I need to roll for that as well, with the echo down there.
Yeah, sure.
22 athletics.
The initiative is an 18 for the echo.
And you said
Well,
initiative.
Alright, I'm just going to have y'all go first.
Okay.
We got at least 2 of us up here that can throw stuff down as well.
Yep.
Yep. So is that Tanthil and Fetus?
Absolutely.
That
Right,
was a
so
Here.
22.
fucking... Shit, I
Feet,
forgot what
what's
that
yours?
was. 18,
16.
that's what it was.
62 after
21
Auto
for
there.
mine.
21 initiative.
Yes.
Alright, so Tanthil, you are up.
Alright, so we've got 3 bearing down on Stalker.
You actually know the creatures as Driders themselves.
Alright, I am... Well, how many do I think there might be around? How many am I hearing?
You can definitely with actually you have dark vision, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I might be able to just see them.
Yeah, you see a total of 7.
Okay. I'm gonna say to the party, jump, we need to help her.
She's already climbing up.
Well, they climb faster than you.
Till I break their legs off.
So I'm gonna hold to jump with everyone else, and I will just start my blade song. That's my turn.
Alright. Stalker, your go. And you just go climb up.
If I hear him saying that, I'm gonna keep climbing with my movement, but can I hold a dash action to jump down onto a Drider if they jump?
Yes, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Valnad, here you go.
Well, since it's the start of the turn, technically my echo is too far from me, so it fizzles. I will re-manifest an echo 35 foot down.
Okay.
And I will move it the remaining way down. I'll be about 10 foot off the ground where the echo is.
Yep.
And I can't blink there because that's a bonus action. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep it about 30 feet off the ground.
Alright.
And that is my go for now.
Will you be jumping with us?
I will meet you there.
Okay.
Okay, what was your initiative, by the way?
24.
Oh shit, you were actually first. I apologize.
That's okay.
I missed that.
That's okay. I can go right after if you want.
Yeah, that works actually. Would you appreciate? I appreciate that.
No, that is no problem. I was figuring like I was still in the chest, like just like hanging out there, just sitting there, like what?
Still
The
just
test
climbing
does
out.
have to disappear.
What's happening?
So, Fida, what are you doing? Out of curiosity.
I am, I guess, going to prep to jump and. I'm also going to prep to hex the first one. Or the one that's closest to Stalker.
You could probably just do that from here.
Yeah, I was just checking range on that. Yep, I can do that. I'm going to hex the one that is closest to Stalker. Has a 90-foot
Alright.
range.
Alright, closest one to Stalker, you're gonna hex. Okay.
Absolutely.
And that'll be it for turn.
Yeah, and then just prepping to jump.
Alright, Cricket, you're up. What are you doing?
Oh, that is
Yes.
me. She's going to pop out of the chest and see
Test
that.
disappears.
Well, goodbye. Thank you. And then she's going to run and jump off the edge. All the way down.
All the way down.
Yes.
Alright, so we jump.
Then I'm
Everybody is
jumping too.
jumping. I put Featherfall on, except Stalker, because it looks like you want to jump on something.
Oh yeah, she's jumping
I'm
straight
alright,
towards the nearest Drider.
Okay. I'm gonna.
And
still
I
gonna
just
have you
watch
roll.
all of you do so.
Right. I'm still gonna have you roll. I'm gonna have you roll. Your choice: athletics or acrobatics. Which would you prefer?
For me?
Let's do athletics because she's trying to push off the wall.
Okay.
Get a little speed going. Oh, that's really fucking good. 27.
27. You just push off and just like wrap yourself around this Drider as it like tried to like follow you with its bow that it was holding onto, and like as you land on its back, it just like instantly kind of like throws its bow and pulls out a sword to kind of like slash at you from behind. Which that first one is going to try and shake you off, which it's going to roll. I want you to roll a strength check.
Overdose.
That ain't going anywhere.
I need to check this. Okay. Dirty 20.
That's perfectly fine. Like as it like tries to like shake you off, it just kind of like holds you, or it like as you like it tries to shake you off, you just kind of like hold on to it, just making sure you just don't lose that grip. The other two though, like as they see it, they just instantly turn and just start unloading arrows on you that you're like sitting on the back of this thing. You know, roll for attacks. 2 for that. So the first one that like is kind of like off to the left of this other one that was like looking at you just lets 2 arrows fly and they both just miss. The other one just starts also hammering in on you as you like jumped on the back of its comrade essentially. Does 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so you're going to take 9 piercing altogether and then 6 poison.
Okay.
I don't think those, if I'm not mistaken, the poison's not a con
Just a
save.
straight damage.
Yep, straight
Okay.
damage. So as it just, those arrows fly, both just right in your back, and it's like you just kind of sit there. The poison just starts kind of like moving through your body. Tanto, your go.
Alright, well. Delicately dispose of the egg staff so I don't drop eggs on my floor. And there goes the hat. It's time.
Oh shit. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes. Yes.
So I'm gonna cast Steel Wind Strike on the 5 nearest Driders.
No.
Yes.
And yeah, I want my hat back, but here we go.
I love
What does
it.
that do? I'm curious.
A 6d10 force damage attack, just melee spell attack on each of them.
6d10. Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's a high level
It's a
spell.
mean spell.
It's like
So,
5th level
alright,
or
let's-
something. I don't remember.
Damn.
Well, the first one's a 10, 21, nat 1, 27, and 15. How many of those hit?
Let me check.
Debbie Elf.
It was so precious.
Okay.
I love it.
2 of those hit.
Then the first one is going to take 32 force damage. The second one will take 27. And I am going to end the spell by teleporting opposite Stalker with the one that she is fighting.
You're a mesmer.
I'm a mesmer.
I love it.
I love teleporting
Like-
spells.
So is this like essentially you like cast a spell and just like kind of like sling your sword across and just force damage on both
It's
of them?
kind of like actually, I jump to each one and then I just end at one of them.
Okay. As like you do that, you just this force damage like radiates across these striders and just kind of like rear back as you kind of like bounce back to Stalker. You said correct?
Yeah, I'll be opposite Stalker on Herd Rider.
All right.
Hello there.
Hello. Nice for you to join me.
Is it Stalker's turn?
Is it?
Or you got more there, Tanithil? I'm curious.
That is my spell, so that is everything for this turn.
All right.
Oh wait, you said Cricket has a 24.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be before me then. I'm at a 21.
Okay. Correct. I'm gonna let you go. Go.
Okay. Yeah, I jumped off the edge.
Yeah. I had put you originally after Fida, but I'll move you up to here to where you properly should be. So what are you doing?
Am I on the bottom or am I still falling?
No, you're at the bottom with them, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Yeah, I will fall and when I hit the ground, I'm instant. Go to the nearest one, and what direction are they facing on me? Like,
So the cliff is here. You guys are facing this way, and they're facing this way. So they're facing towards the cliff. So y'all are basically looking eye to eye at each other.
great. I want to go up to the nearest strider, and Are they holding a weapon?
They've all got bows, long swords. So yeah, they've got weapons.
Okay. I would like to take my quarterstaff and hit their wrist to knock off any sort of weapon they're holding.
Okay.
So I'll take an attack for that. Hello? Okay. I don't have my glasses on, so this is like... Great. Great! What is... What's 16 plus 9?
25.
25, yeah.
25. With the quarterstaff.
Okay.
Oh my god, wait, what's going on with my thinking? Hello? Why isn't my quarterstaff equipped today? Hello? Can you... Thank you. Alright. Phil, do we have our magical items, or is that, like, afterwards?
No, you've got them.
Oh! That's if I unarmed strike. So, we're gonna lead off with a versatile hit with the quarterstaff. 7 plus 5. 12.
20, 12? Yeah.
I'm about to say, what?
I was
12
thinking
with the
teens.
quarterstaff. And then I want to make an unarmed strike at one of their joints of their legs, spider legs. I lost this. 18.
18 damage?
No, does 18 hit?
18 does not.
Okay.
As like you go to hit, like it just steps back from you really quick, just out of reflex.
Okay. Then I will do. I gotta remember how to play.
Wreck it.
I know, right? Especially with level 10, it's just like, crap. I have been in combat, or I haven't been in combat for a bit.
One.
Didn't expect
Yeah.
everybody to
Another-
jump down and Stalker to turn and fight.
That will
I thought it was gonna be more of a get the fuck out of here.
She
play
warned
with
them
her
and the
for
party
doing
decided, so
Making another unarmed strike at their joint again. But when they move away, I'm going to like dance underneath and then try to hit upward.
All right.
That's better. That's 27.
That hits.
To hit.
mm-hmm.
That's unarmed strike. So 6. So 4 plus a 5, so that's 9 damage, and I'm going to spend a key to stunning strike that. Yeah. Yeah. Stunning strike that with a DC of 17 for a con save.
He fails.
Great. Beautiful.
If I'm not mistaken, you can't do any attacks, correct, on next turn?
It says when you spend your mark stun
just get
until
an
the end of
extra-
your next turn.
They are stunned until the end
Yeah.
of Cricket's
Yeah.
next
No
turn.
movement or action. I
yeah.
don't think they
No
don't
movement.
can't do anything.
So that means advantage.
Yeah,
For
they're
people.
incapacitated.
So I'm going to that was 2 attacks. I have 2 attack actions and my bonus action. And I use a stunning strike key, and I'm going to actually spend another key to do a flurry of blows.
Okay.
And then I can mark off that key right there as well. Hello? Confirm, yes. Oh, I see confirm it. Okay, sorry. I'll do that at advantage. That's not a bad though. Ooh, don't fall off. Okay, that's much better. 25. Ooh. Is that right?
That hits.
17, 9?
Yeah.
17 plus 9 is 26.
Oh yeah.
6. And that's 1d6. That's a 6 plus 5. 11
11.
damage.
Alright.
And then yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. As like you just kind of like do some quick strikes and everything, stunning this Drider. The 2 that Tanithil had hit, like they kind of reared back for a second, but they like notice that you're wailing on their. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one that's got Strider, correct? The one that was
Okay.
closest.
Strider, you
Yeah,
mean
one.
Stalker?
Stalker. Sorry.
I was like, what?
Stalker plus
I was
Strider.
so confused.
Pulls
I'm
out
tired.
another character sheet.
I know, I was like,
Strider is from a whole nother series, okay?
Going Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Not even thinking
Uh-uh,
of that. It was just
that
more
way.
combining of words.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
Stalker, correct?
Weren't those what the travel things were called from Morrowind? The big spindly guys? Weren't
Think
those
so.
Striders?
Anyway. But, Stalker, you're getting the one that was near that Stalker was on there, Cricket, because it was the closest one.
the closest
Okay.
one to where I fall.
It's
pretty
like
much.
you're stunning this one, and Stalker's just holding on. The other Driders, like that got really hit pretty decently heavy from Tanthil, kind of like turned and took notice. Stalker, your go.
Oh wait,
Oh, what?
I can put one more unarmed strike.
Go for it.
I've miscounted. One more. Sorry. 13 plus 9.
22.
22.
That hits.
That hits. Oh, that was advantage. Let me just see if I can. No natural 20. Okay.
Just for that crit.
Yeah. This one.
Might as well,
9
you stunned it.
damage.
Alright. That Drider is taking quite a bit of beating from Cricket there.
Right underneath.
Stalker, your go.
Since it has stopped moving, She's going to release it, smiling very broadly. I warned you. And her eyes are going to begin glowing golden. And starting from her eyes, her tattoos are also going to begin glowing golden. And she's going to pull out the maul, spin around, and whack at its face from behind.
Full advantage. If I'm not mistaken, it would also be kind of a bit of a crit, if I'm not mistaken, at this point.
I don't know if it's a crit.
I don't remember. I'd have to look at incapacitation. 16 plus.
Do that for me, tell that.
Where's my stuff? 16 plus 8, 24.
24. That does hit. Is that a crit?
You just have advantage.
Incapacitation.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. 24, that hits. Roll damage.
Oh, yeah. Why am I pulling that out? That's the wrong guy. 2, 6, 8, 10, 12. What the hell's my rage damage now?
At 10th level barbarian, your rage damage is 3.
At 10th? Okay. So 15 damage.
Like,
I don't think it says it on
Drider's
here.
legs just kind of like buckle. You can see that it's starting to like just barely hold itself up. Is that it for
And
your turn?
nope. We'll just spin around one more time.
And then again?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's higher to hit, but still not a crit.
That still hits.
5, 7, 11, 14 damage.
Those legs just kind of like buckle like cricket. Like, you're starting to see like the Drider's barely able to hold itself up. Valnad, your go.
I'm going to start my turn by having my Echo move into the space of the Drider we are assailing
Okay.
and make an attack. It will hover on down within 5 feet of it and heartily swing its great axe. Advantage.
This poor one guy.
Show them how quick one gets decimated, maybe they flee.
Maybe.
22 to hit for the first one.
That hits.
Okay. That's a 12. That's 17 on the first strike.
Okay.
Still standing.
Still standing.
We will make a second attack on it.
Okay.
Oh, please tell me that's a 19. It is. That is a crit.
You know how crits work, right?
That's full dice damage.
Roll the first one, max the second. So if it was if you were supposed to roll 1d10, yeah, you roll a d10 and
10
add 10.
plus 12, so 22 plus 7, 29.
And then you get a free attack
And
with
then
that crit.
I get to attack him again. That's a d12. That's not a d20. Hold on. Yeah. That one is a 10 plus 11 to hit, so 21.
21 to hit. That hits.
For
Roll damage.
10 damage. And total.
Y'all just see this echo just barely go. It just right through the neck of the drider. The head just popped off and just rolls across.
Nice.
Is this the one I'm standing on?
Targeted?
If I'm not mistaken, this is the one that you were targeting with Stalker on it, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Do I need to make a save as it collapses to the ground?
Cricket needs to make a dex save. That's all.
I don't know how big these things are. I don't remember.
If I'm not mistaken, they are large.
They're large.
Large monstrosity, yeah.
So they're pretty big.
Yeah, you don't need to, though. You're good.
Okay.
They're spider centaurs.
That'll be 21 deck save.
Like, as, like, you just see the head, you can see the body just, and, like, you just kind of, like, slide out from underneath it just as it crumbles to the ground.
And to end my turn, I will blink to the Echo's location about 10 foot off the ground and drop the 10 feet to the ground.
Vita, your go.
As a bonus action, I am going to move the X that was on that one to the next closest one, and I'm gonna actually say what stat it gets a save disadvantage on. So it's gonna get disadvantage on Dex.
Just checks.
It's dexterity ability checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
It's-
would be nice if it was saves.
Yeah, it's a super
Yeah,
common
we have
mistake
better
because
for
it's
saves.
really
Yeah,
weird that
yeah.
it's checks.
Yeah. And are any of them lined up? Like,
Yeah,
how
I'd
are
say
they
this-
actually laid out in front of us?
Sorry there, Vita.
Or
Make
lack
this
Oh.
easy for you.
I thought we were theatering this.
We have been
Okay.
considering it the whole time.
Alright, so essentially how this is going to be. Okay.
All right, here, hang on, I got
Both sides
this.
here.
Take this, go away.
Okay. One Drider just died here.
Okay.
Got one right here, one right here. And then you got a couple like so.
Line
Cool.
up
Where
top.
am I? Where am I?
In all
And which one
honesty,
did I just hex?
I would say you just
I'm
hexed-
assuming I just hexed this dude.
Yep, you're in the same
Okay.
boat that I'm in. And then
Okay.
when it comes to play a
Jump down to, like,
characters,
here.
put your person wherever you would like in this aspect.
I will put my person here-ish, I guess.
I'm gonna use Emerald's token for now. Boom.
That works.
I'm gonna need 2 of those tokens, friend.
Yeah, I know.
The echo fun.
Yep.
Yes.
Like Stalker and Cricket are like right there. Kind of fell. Alright, Vita. There you go.
I'm gonna lightning
that's
bolt these 3.
Go for it. What do they need to make?
It's a dex save. And it's a dex 17.
With disadvantage, correct?
The first one has
No, just
hex on.
checks.
Yeah.
Oh, then one made it.
Okay, so the one made it.
Yep, this guy in the very back.
Alright, 8d6 damage, you say? Where's my other d6?
8d6? Dang!
Yeah!
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
If only it was fireball, you'd get all 6 of them.
Yeah, well, working with what I have access to right now. I'm sure if I was not a hybrid class, that would be a whole lot nicer of a number. Or it would be a whole lot easier to get to that one. All right, we have.
It's the same level, but I'm proud of you for not setting forests on fire anymore.
I
figured
assume
I'd
that's
try to
why.
actually vary it up a little bit. I mean, I could make it fire.
But then you'd have less variance.
19,
Yep.
22. I have 25 damage on that.
So as like just lightning bolt.
Oh, actually, next attack you make that hits deals max damage. So 86 max damage because I got that boon.
Oh.
That's right. I'm glad you remembered that because I forgot.
How much damage is
48
that?
to one of them.
And it was 8d6, so 48 damage to each of those
48
two.
damage.
Yeah.
So like, as it like lightnings through, like you just see like the jar just kind of like freeze up there for a second. The one in the back just kind of like is taken aback by your spell that just like kind of like shot through it. These driders here are instantly going to start making their way back, kind of seeing their comrades like head kind of come off, and then like you just lightning bolt the crap out of two of them. So these are all just going to start making their way back. Clearly, they're kind of pulling back away from you guys, realizing that they're in a bit of a yeah, that's nice. Why can't you ever use your tokens? Like, control by otter. Save. There you go.
It won't even let me like select my tokens to use them. Oh, I
How's
can
that?
use
Is that
one
better?
and two. Yep, we're good.
Okay.
So
So
I'm gonna move
they've all
this one over here because that'll be the echo for now.
they've all started backing up at this point. Two of which are decently hurt by Tanathil. Definitely Fida has basically put one like barely holding itself up, and the other one's in kind of the same boat. They're all just kind of like backing away from you guys. Tanathil?
Are they not shooting at us at all?
No, like they're like I should say they still look good, like relatively well. It's just the amount of damage y'all put out so quick. They started backing up in that aspect of rethinking of what they're gonna do.
Okay. So they're not fully fleeing, they're just kind of like regrouping.
Yeah, they're close to they're regrouping, backing up, seeing if like you guys like what do you guys do essentially?
Alright, well. You'd think this would be a good time for a Shadow Blade, but let's try something a little bit better. In the gem in the pummel of my rapier, shadows start coalescing out down the blade and then out around my body to a 10-foot radius. That's better. And I'm gonna run out and try and attack one of them. This is the Spirit Shroud spell, is what I've decided to keep in my rapier.
Okay.
So all of them within 10 feet of me have a 10-foot slower move speed, and I do a bunch of extra damage if I do hit. So let's go.
I would say that you actually have all of them.
Cool. So this one I'm going to stab with a green flame blade with a 23 to hit.
That hits.
That will be not quite 24. In fact, it will be 35 damage from that one shot.
It
And
instantly
then-
just
Oh, is he done?
yeah, he's done.
Okay. And then I attack the next one. Because I have extra attack.
Yeah, I just want to just clarify. That one got hit for 48. You just hit it for 30, and then you also hit it for 20, like 7 earlier. So
Right, that one blasted.
yeah,
25 to hit the next one for 14 more damage to him. Spirits
have
are doing
received
radiant damage.
a party boon.
Party boon.
And if you want, I've just rolled one.
and
Alright. Advantage on our next initiative roll.
Okay. Going great. That is my turn.
okay. Cricket, your go.
Okay. Well, stepping aside from that one, and seeing there's so many more, and super pumped up from Ayana and Tanithil. Well, Ida and Tanithil. Okay, where that's me, little token. Alright, so I'm gonna, since it looks like Tanithil's handling that side, she's just gonna yell, "Who's next? You are!" And I'm going to run up to this one. And she is going to, let's see, make a quarterstaff attack into its chest, pretty
Okay.
much. And she's gonna do a big whirl attack and just smack it right on its chest. And where's
Smack
my
it.
smack it? So 30, 20.
That hits.
There's CTA. Move. Let's see. Where's my wrong page? Nope. Back over to actions. 10
And damage.
with that
Okay.
one. I make my extra attack with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
I'm so bad at odd numbers. 17 plus 9.
26.
26.
Thank
It's always
you.
one less.
One less than 10 more.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that helps.
Add 10 minus 1.
Again. Yeah. $12 damage with quarterstaff. Then going to spend a key to flurry of blows. Let's make my bonus action. I think it's like, I can't remember.
It's your bonus action, and you do 2 unarmed attacks instead of 1.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let me give regular unarmed. That's 28 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. So that's 6, 4 plus 5, 9 damage, and now the flurry of blows unarmed strike. Which I'm going to put a stunning strike into, actually. So, go ahead and spend that. Bonk. No. Wait, no. Wait, moisture. Okay. 6 plus 5. 11 damage
Okay.
into that. With the DC 17 to
Con.
Dex. Oh, con. Yeah, con. Sorry.
Doesn't get it.
I don't get it, or he doesn't save.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't save it.
And also, as a one-hand technique, I'm going to have it fall prone if it fails a Dex saving throw.
Okay.
You've got it stunned, it automatically fails.
Yep. It automatically failed
So
anyway.
it's down on the ground, prone, and it's stunned.
Ooh.
And
I'm barely holding on at the
additionally,
moment.
and additionally, I have 6 charges to my gloves, and I'm going to discharge radiant damage.
For it.
That's an 8. That's a 7. That's a
Damn.
15
15 radiant damage.
radiant damage.
Like you're striking, you just see her just go boom, and like as she does, this burst of radiant damage just radiates through this Drider.
Gloves are like, it looks like they're shifting and changing between elements as if choosing. It's like fire and it swirls, and then water it swirls, and then earth with like plants and some minerals and gemstones, and then there's more to it as well, and then ice and wind, and then flashes of sparkles of light. And then
As
when I take that final strike, it goes initially to the sparkle light, and it's more of a gauntlet type of shape, and it takes form of that element.
and as this radiant energy just goes through the Strider, the other Driders, after seeing two of their comrades die, this last one barely is holding on. The other one is in horrible shape. They all just start really backing away from you guys, trying to get away. As you can tell, they're pretty much retreating. Stalker, here you go.
What, you don't want to play anymore? She's gonna pull out her bow
Oh man.
and fire a shot at one of the ones that looks weaker.
Okay, the one that's on the ground then? No,
Probably not the one on the
Is that good?
ground.
because that gives you disadvantage.
And Cricket's already on top of it, so
Yeah.
one of the ones retreating,
Alright.
that's a lot to hit. 27.
That hits.
And that is 14 damage.
As you're just starting to like fire off shots, and just one hits directly in the back of the
Yeah.
Strider. As it's just trying to get away.
And one more shot then, because it's still moving. That one's not as high. That one's a 16 to hit.
That does not hit. That arrow just right by. Valnad, your go.
As my echo was more than 30 feet away from me, it fizzled at the end of my last turn. So I will start by using my bonus action to drop him 5, 10, 15 feet in front of me. And then using a free action, moving it up to this one.
Okay.
And you know, I'm having a really good time. We are going to Reckless Great Weapon Master attack this Strider.
Okay.
So I will be taking a -5 to my attack.
Alright.
But if it hits, I get to add a 10 to the damage. And I have advantage from Reckless.
Okay. Also crit.
No, it is a 19 total to hit.
That still hits.
Okay. So 17 plus whatever I roll.
Okay.
Math.
Difficult.
26 on the first strike.
That hits. Or 26 damage. Holy crap.
Power attack.
And we will. I already said reckless, so we're just going to keep swinging with great weapon and see if we can't get a couple in here. Hey yo. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That still hits.
14 plus 6, yeah. So 17 plus 5, 22.
22 damage.
22 damage. And you will see a pulse from the echo as I unleash its incarnation and make another attack through it. Thank God for the advantage, because the first roll was bad. 16 plus 6, 22.
Okay.
And that's a full 12 on the die, so 17, 27, 28, 29 damage on the third strike.
Does this actually hit with like its axe, or is it just like you're basically just erupting the echo to?
Oh, you can heighten your echo's fury. Whenever you take the attack action, you can make one additional melee attack from the echo's position. You can use this feature equal to the number of your Constitution modifier per long rest.
Okay.
So it just gets to make an attack.
Like, y'all are just seeing this echo go to town on this Drider, and it just burst hit, just leg, next one, another leg, and then just cuts the head off. Just another one just rolling down the hill, or rolling across the cavern floor.
Lovely. And it only took me 10 feet of movement to get it there. I will end my turn by having it step into the space of the one Tanathil is fighting.
Flanking, buddy?
I do not believe you can gain flanking from my echo.
That'd be
That's like
broken.
the whole point.
And can teammates get flanking from my echo? Grail, this would be a DM call.
Mm-hmm. They can see the echo, correct? The enemies can?
Oh yeah, it is a dark gray, smoky
Then,
version
yeah.
of myself.
Yeah, I get
Another
that.
perceived threat.
Yeah,
Then I
I'd give it
will-
flanking.
Move directly
buddy.
across.
Flanking, buddy. Vita, your go.
And I will
By
be
the way-
right back.
I'm clarifying right now, by the way, the Driders are running from you guys.
Oh yeah. Saphira's just
And I'm
fucking with
gonna
him now.
clarify, if you can see my face, I'm having a great time.
I can see a little bit of it.
So, for the ones that are running, have they moved at all, or are they still in these same positions?
So I would say that these. Oh wait, that's not. This guy has ran this way. This one is run. I can actually grab hold. Not having tokens is bothersome. And then the one that was near Cricket has started to run. So Cricket, I want you to actually roll a.
That one's stunned.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that-
stunned. I forgot.
True.
He's not going anywhere. Okay, I can't grab hold. So Cricket, that one's still there. Just letting you know.
Okay.
So these two have ran. These two have not. Ah, how the hell? Don't mean to move, but I
Hold
moved that
on.
one.
Real quick,
What's
the
up?
one next to me, if it tries to move, I'm gonna attack it.
Go for it.
Is the one between Tanathil and I trying to move?
Yeah.
Cool. Sentinel.
Alright. Yeah, so I get to whack him too.
That's a natural 20 for a total of 31 to hit.
Damn.
Damn.
I got 28 to hit.
That hits. Both hit. Roll damage.
Well, if it doesn't die, its speed is reduced to 0 for the turn. It cannot move.
How much damage you do?
13 for you.
That's... Oh, shit. New character, what numbers? 12, 23, 30. And
right.
I get to make another attack because I crit.
As this Drider tried to like just leave, it like you basically just cut the legs out and it just falls like forward and just to the side. It's also dead. Boink.
Yeah.
That one is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's one of the other ones that you also lightning.
Okay. I'm just wondering because I thought it was the one that was actually in between them, not the one that was like over there.
Yeah, I did too.
No, that one got half damage. Remember? It got 25 because you hit 3. It was boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
So if
I
you hit
still
25.
it was. I thought it was this one that was moving there that just got itself murdered.
Oh, I thought it was this one they were referring to.
I didn't realize it because okay.
I don't get to
Yeah.
attack that one then, but his crit probably killed it.
His crit did kill it, without a doubt.
Okay.
Okay, so the hex that was on this one is now on this one.
Okay.
Wait, no, that one can't. That one was stunned. That one can't move
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
stunned on the ground at Cricket's feet.
Okay, so this one is getting it, and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Okay. As he's running away.
Yes. I mean, it's not like they actually understood what was being said with the whole "oh, you want to play." Alright, we have a... Let's go. 25 to hit?
That hits.
That is D8, not a D10. Alright, so that's 7 damage plus D6 of necrotic. For another 2 necrotic damage. So,
How much damage?
9 damage total.
9?
7
Alright.
force, 2 necrotic.
As like it's like trying to like get away, you just Eldritch Blast it and it just hits it right in the back of his getting away from you guys. Is that
Yep, that's it.
okay? This Strider is completely booking it away from you guys. Full on run. This one is gonna try and turn and fight fucking Tanathil here.
Alright,
Basically just turn with his long sword.
let's go.
I don't even think it hits one, does it?
My AC is
18's
currently
the highest.
21.
Yeah, no. Like, it's just making all sorts of, like, wild swings, and you're just kind of, like, dancing around it.
Block, block, block.
Pretty much. And then the other one, if I'm not mistaken, can't do anything because it's stunned. So, Tanathil, you go.
Well, I was thinking we should just let them run, but this one tried to attack me. He wanted to stab me. He would have been generally happier if he had succeeded in stabbing me. So I'm going to stab him. With my triple advantage roll. Okay, so 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
No. Second attack.
Oh!
Killing me, man. Okay, so that is a 24 to hit then.
24.
The last
Oh.
one, the d20 roll, and then I still have to add the 10.
Yeah. That hits.
Okay, 26 damage.
Just yet again, just doing your attacks, just blow the Drider out of there, just instantly.
Is he gone?
He is gone.
Alright, I'll go hang out over by Cricket, wait for hers to wake up. That is my turn.
Alrighty. If I'm not mistaken, Cricket, your go.
Cricket's just going to then stand and kind of hold their hands together and just look around. What are these? Is this
Do I
good?
actually know how Driders work?
I would say you do.
So
I
these are
do?
cursed dark elves. They're bad people,
Bad people.
but also very tormented people.
In pain. Mercy, and then she's going to
Oh god.
quarterstaff it in.
She's like, needs mercy. Kill it then.
In the name of mercy, I release you from your bonds to this
Hit
world.
in the face.
Yep, right in the temple. Quarterstaff.
You get advantage because it's
Yeah, it's
prone
stunned
and
until the
stunned.
end of your turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's great that I did because the first one was a 1, the other one was a 20.
All right.
Nat 20. All right.
I just
Crit.
love how that happens. That's such a thing. There's two big ends of the spectrum. That's right. Well, how do we work natural 20s in this one again?
Remember, you roll the first die, max second.
Max
Yep.
second. Okay.
Yeah.
5 plus 8,
That's
13 plus
13.
5, 18.
Yes.
18 damage. That's
Alright.
one. Okay. I'm gonna make a second attack to, yep, pretty much. And in the head.
In the name
Go
of
for
mercy.
In the name of mercy, you may die.
Okay. $24. Math.
And it's
24. 11 damage.
okay.
And an unarmed strike. I'm just going at it.
Okay.
Going at it in the noggin.
In the noggin.
25.
That hits.
Noggin. 9 damage.
You good? Or are you going for another? If I'm not mistaken, can you do another or no?
I don't want to spend the key, but I do want. Actually, I do want to spend my third. I got 3 charges again.
Okay.
I want to 1d8 fire damage.
Alrighty. So as like you make that final strike, you just as like you go to hit it, you just stop just right in front of it. Deal
7.
1d8. 7. So y'all just see Cricket like she just goes like mercy, just basically just fatality on this thing. I don't know how to explain it in this instance.
Fatality.
It just like kills the driver just right on the spot.
Yelling, be at peace, while she beats the piss out of it.
Pretty much.
Why tormented? Questions for afterwards.
Well,
Just
not
fine.
tormented anymore.
As y'all kill that final driver, the rest of the only, if I'm not mistaken, rider that got away just kind of like runs off. Yeah.
All right then.
Why tormented?
Well, they're cursed to be that way. They didn't choose to be that way.
What did they do to
Those-
get cursed?
Seek to harm others on purpose.
That's up to whoever cursed them. I skipped most of my religious studies classes.
I was letting Aaron have a go at it, just like go for it, come up with whatever you want there, man.
I mean, I'll throw in all the Forgotten Realms Drider lore if you want, but that's not.
I mean, right? I know. Like this is actually the one thing I do know is actually Drow and Drider lore, surprisingly.
Yeah.
By the way, I'd like to make a point of note. I forgot to mention it, but because Saphira was climbing with both hands, the rock with light cast on it has been just like sitting in her cleavage, just giving off, you know, that flashlight under the chin look? That's
Yeah.
been on her face this whole fight.
Got any spooky campfire tales for us?
Looking for ones that don't involve half spider, half elf things. Well, we've done the spider scary stories now. Do something different.
We should probably get moving.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yes, technically we are still running away from Durgar, so
And we just made a lot of noise. But you know, if they want to fight too.
So,
The Durgar,
If they want to
actually.
fight, let them come across these bodies first.
Val, can
And
you,
then they can make their decision. Meanwhile, let's go.
Can you make your way back up there and hold the rope again?
I mean, I can't bring a rope with me when I teleport. I just switch places with it.
If you have a rope on, you just drop it down to us.
Yeah, that. Just have the rope. And
That I can do.
Yeah.
First, I will take out my locket and see if the path seems to be down here or back up. If the pull is going which way?
It's up. It's up.
Okay. Well, I will just manifest my echo about 15 feet up and then move it another 15 feet. Give it a couple seconds. Move it another 30 feet. And then pop up to the top of the ridge.
Okay.
And I will let down 50 feet of hempen rope, which is all I have on me. So, you gotta jump for it, but it's there. Well, call it 15 feet, because I gotta hold on to some of it.
Like y'all are climbing up.
Well, give me a boost for a jump, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be a consensus.
And I'm just gonna dig my feet in and brace to make sure
Okay.
I don't drop the rope.
Cricket's just gonna pick up Tanithil like by the waist like a kid, like doop. So,
As y'all climb up the side
Strong
of the,
ass monk bird.
side of the wall there, y'all get up pretty easily, with Valnad and then eventually Stalker helping. I take it y'all quickly get on y'all's way.
Yeah, let's move pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
We're sure we've lost
Yeah.
dwarves.
The doors, I would say, like, they were actually kind of like watching you guys fight the Drider, and as like you were just like pummeling them, they just kind of like,
Said we're not worth the effort.
They're taking care of riders. You know what? That's less problem off our back.
pretty much
That's
actually.
true. We probably
We'll give them a pass.
Actually, you helped them quite a bit. So
I imagine.
As you guys make y'all's way, one elemental. As you guys make y'all's way through the path, y'all traverse for about 6 more hours. Along the way, y'all begin seeing images etched into the cavern wall. At one point on these images, you see people with appear to be bowing and praying to a statue. And then eventually, as you keep making your way, that statue turns into a deity. From what the images are showing.
Is any of it recognizable?
Rita!
Yes.
Ethel! Roll a history!
History. 21.
I got a unnatural 20.
whoa. Pretty much, very much.
As far as y'all know, there's been civilizations that supposedly pray to deities that eventually would become a thing, but nothing that actually stands out. More false tales, folklore, nothing that is actual seriousness. And it's actually written in quite a few of the Elvish children books. So, nothing right offhand, nothing that's been of serious note.
Okay.
As y'all are making y'all's way through, y'all see what appears to be a large kind of stone doorway with 5 insert points with pillars. And on this stone doorway, you see what apparently is a script, a scripture on the top part of it, and it says, This path has already been laid out for your arrival. And as I mentioned, there are 5 pillars. And on each pillar, there are words. And from what you can tell, these pillars are able to be moved. At least they look to be as such. These 5 words are ever, path, is, no, and predetermined.
Oh god, that is so...
Ever path is no predetermined.
No path
Yep.
is
No
ever
path.
predetermined.
No path is ever predetermined.
So we start sliding the pillars into order. If they're able to be moved.
I
they're
will
able to move.
attempt to slide one.
As you begin moving these, start sliding them into their proper places. They just kind of lock in. And then also you just start seeing the stone doorway in front just start shaking. Gravel just start kind of like falling and just start sliding open. And as it does, you begin seeing light peer through towards y'all. You can hear the sounds of a strange language, one that y'all have never heard. You can see movement off in the distance, probably about 120 feet from you guys. Actually, I'd probably say more along the lines between 60 to 120, somewhere in there. You can see dancing, from what you can tell, but it's not just regular people. They look like fish, to a certain extent. And with that, we're going to take a break real quick. We'll be right back in 10 minutes. So, we'll see y'all in 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh, you found Long
In
John
10 minutes, I am totally casting Comprehend Languages. Ritual cast.
Alright? So, we'll see
See
y'all
you
in
in-
10 minutes.
Alright.
Have you ever fought a dragon and stormed its mountain lair? Have you ever killed a vampire and seen the evil in its lair? Have you ever sought adventure and couldn't find it anywhere? Well, here's the answer to your call. We're gonna die a bear. Adventure ain't company. Come leave behind all your cares. Have you ever fought a dragon and stormed its mountain lair? Have you ever killed a vampire and seen the evil in its lair? Have you ever sought adventure and couldn't find it anywhere? Well, here's the answer to your call. We're gonna die a Adventuring company. Come leave behind all your cares.
We are back.
Welcome back. All right. So, as I was saying, as those stone walls opened up, gravel just kind of fell all over the place. Y'all saw in the distance these dancing fish-like people. You could see some walking up to an altar and being brutally sacrificed, it seems. Others are, as I was mentioning, dancing, singing. Others are receiving a blessing and then jumping into this pool of water that y'all see. Y'all see what appears to be hundreds of tents. And what also appears to be 5 statues in the largest pool with lights shimmering around them. At a distance, you can't really make them out, but there's 5 of them. And as y'all are kind of watching at a distance, they haven't quite taken notice of y'all.
Well, Ned, I don't suppose your locket is telling you that we need to go around here and not interact with these.
I pull out my locket.
It's here.
What do I feel?
It's here.
Okay.
Of course.
I just kind of look over to Tanathel and nod and like gesture with my face that it's into the room.
Well, we traveled. We traveled many hours. We should rest, though.
How
This
far away are we from these things?
About 60 feet. They're not too far. I would say at this point, a couple have noticed, and they've just kind of like stopped and started staring, but not too many yet.
Okay, if you want
I think
time
it
to
would
rest, I
be
can make the rope
very-
trick area for us, but that's all we can do.
I mean, we can just walk away and see if they follow us.
Yeah, let's just back up.
Severe just turns around and starts walking.
As like Stalker just kind of like turns, starts walking away, more of these fish people start noticing y'all, and some like one of the groups that was dancing that's not too far away from y'all actually stops like in mid pose in some instances and are just staring in y'all's direction. Their mouths just drop. And it just starts beginning to slowly ripple through all of them. There's more than a few hundred. There's a few thousand in this room.
A lot.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's back up.
Mm-hmm. Just start backing away slowly.
Back into the cavern. Once we break line of sight, I'll put up a rope trick.
Off to the side and just
All right.
Everybody in fast.
Are they following us at all?
No, they are stuck. Their mouths drop, just staring in y'all's direction.
then.
Well, we can see out of the rope. And
What a sentence.
yes. We can see out a window from our little pocket area after pulling up the rope, so they won't be able to see us.
Can we hear what they're doing if they say anything or anything?
It's silence.
Can
The
we
mu-
normally hear outside of this
If
rope
they make
trick?
noise, let me see.
Or is it like Pocket to mention that's silent in there, except for what
I'm
we're
letting you
saying?
know right now, though, that like their singing has stopped, the chanting has stopped. The from what sounded possibly maybe a bunch of archpriest-looking ones just stop in their prayer and just like we're looking in y'all's direction.
I'm gonna sit and I'm going to, as I said, cast comprehend languages. I'm in 10-minute ritual cast that while sitting in rope or in your rope trick thing.
Okay.
You're not gonna get a rest if you do that.
I'll be okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on what is going on over there.
You can see it.
We can see
I'm
out of the
keeping an eye
rope.
in the direction of the door. See
Okay.
if anything comes walking out the door.
Nope, nothing comes walking.
Yeah, so we can only see from our area. Well, if they're not coming toward us, that's maybe a good sign.
Do we have any idea what they are?
Yeah. Fish.
And then roll history.
Fish people.
Okay.
You said everyone?
Annabelle.
Oh, Tanaville. Okay.
Does Fida get to?
It wouldn't have mattered. I was under 10.
I'll let Fida as well.
Fida
That's
gets
okay. I'm glad
a
it wasn't everyone. That was a 2.
24.
As y'all start digging through y'all's books to try and figure out what these are, eventually, Tanithil and Fida, y'all kind of rely on just y'all's, like, almost kind of like a children's book, as I had mentioned earlier, and stumble upon what appears to be a creature by the name of Kuatoas. And folklore has it that if they believe or pray about something in particular enough, it eventually happens. They have been known to create their own gods.
That explains the markings on the wall.
And it's also stated that they can also bring out their own end of their civilization.
What? They can end their civilization?
Yep, if they believe in it hard enough.
They just kill themselves? Okay.
So
Um,
our faith is danger.
they've taken faith to an extreme.
This
Clearly.
is why I skipped the religion classes. There's some
You know-
messy stuff out there.
They were sacrificing each other in there.
Right.
At least that's what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
This is terrible.
Maybe go back to school.
They probably should.
Can I join? I'll join. I get learn.
I mean, I'm sure there are many schools that would be happy to teach you. For now,
So,
Egg.
Gua. Egg. Gua Doa. Maybe not happy we here?
they seemed shocked at the very least.
Not many guests?
Probably not. They were only sacrificing their own, not prisoners.
I saw.
Never
Maybe.
mind that they live in the that they live underground in a cave that with a magical door.
Remind us
All
what
I'm
this
concerned
artifact.
with is they have our artifact.
Remind us what it looks like, Val.
It's an orb about yay big.
With purple and blue hues.
Oh.
I saw that, Otter. That was crazy.
I summoned a familiar for a second there.
Yep, that was your
it's
echo through.
It's an orb about this big, swirling with blue and purple hues. Will not be hard to miss.
We could glance around and see what we see from the entrance.
Did anyone see anything in our glance in there?
I didn't have much of a time to look as we immediately backed out.
Yeah. I could invisibly scout out the area, or give invisibility to one of you.
I could also send an echo to scout.
And they see Echo?
I'm not sure if your spell would have an effect on the echo. It
That will
is
make it visible.
technically considered an object.
Well, let's read the spell.
How tall were they?
About 3 feet.
Well, I can't look as short as they are. Hmm.
I can go.
I can be invisible for a very short time. Probably not long enough to look around.
Depends on how long you're.
Yeah, it's only creatures.
Yep.
Unfortunately, mine only lasts a minute because I only have a combat version of invisibility prepared.
I mean, that's longer than mine.
What about your owl?
I could send the owl into scout, yes. It will be visible, and I'd rather it not be killed.
I mean,
Or we just walk in.
I was gonna say, I'm willing to just walk in and see what happens.
There's thousands of them, and we're probably stealing from them.
I mean, maybe it's beyond the chamber they're in. I don't know.
From at least what the doorway said, we are expected.
That is true.
It's interesting.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Well then,
I am curious.
also curious.
I say we go look. Say hi.
Mm-hmm.
What's the worst that happens? We run away?
Death.
Well, you guys finish your rest. Just before you finish your rest, I'm going to cast my spell. And maybe at least one of us can understand what they're saying.
That will help, yes.
We have a heads up if they say murder them.
True.
Okay.
So, what is the group doing?
Entrance. They like to sing, they like to dance. Maybe Cricket sing.
I can give you a tune.
Well, these are almost certainly ritualistic song and dance, so if you aren't doing it correctly, that could offend them.
Cricket mimic.
We're good at mimicking.
And
Can you
then-
mimic their movements?
Did I see their movements? True?
Yeah.
I can try. And maybe pick up more.
Worth a shot, I suppose.
Okay. Cricket do that.
Okay. So, Fida's casting Comprehend Languages, ritual casting.
Yep, on myself so that I can at least understand them.
Okay. And Cricket, you're gonna try and mimic the singing and the chanting and the moves.
I will lead off
Okay.
that.
I am also going to cast. Can I have more than one ritual casted at the same time?
You do them one at a time.
One at a time.
But you have an hour to do them, so you could do like 5 of them.
Yeah. You just add 10 minutes to the casting time.
I was just wondering if I could have two different rituals at the same time going.
You'd have to do them one
As
at
long
a
as it's not
time.
concentration.
Yeah.
Neither of them are concentration.
Then yeah.
Stack to your heart's content.
So that was a rather large room. I can have something unseen go in there, but it can only go to a range of 60 feet.
Unseen servant.
Yes.
Can that communicate with you?
Um,
Or it just obeys commands?
just obeys commands.
mess with them, but it won't.
It's
do
not
much
mess
for
with them.
scouting, then.
It's if we need it, if we can see the orb.
I would put that in the category of messing with them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let
If
me
we
know
see it,
when
then-
you decide on something, and I'm going to climb down the rope and wait at the bottom.
Me too.
Oh, that's not advised, but okay. We have this safe little pocket for an hour,
Oh,
but
is it
you
not
can
an
be
hour?
outside if you want. Yeah, it's just for our
Then
restoration.
I'm here till hour.
Yeah, it's. I'll just comprehend things, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
How long
It's
does
one
the
night
servant
long,
last?
An hour.
You can cast it and see if it will be useful while we have the time to do it.
All right.
Might
I'll
as
do
well.
that.
Okay.
I will cast
So-
Unseen Servant first, and then I will cast Comprehend Languages.
Alrighty. Okay.
I'll gain a couple spell slots back with the short rest. And I guess let's see what we can do.
I think y'all are.
A lot to
Go
go
ahead.
to. Does anyone
take
have
you-
anything to prepare with before we go into this room filled with thousands of Kuatoa?
I'm ready.
I'm going to put a warm fire shield on myself. In case they want to hit me, it will hurt.
Okay.
But, okay, let's head on in.
As y'all make y'all's way around the corner, the Kuatoa have not moved. Their mouths are still just open, staring in y'all's direction.
They've been staying, like, petrified for an hour.
Yep, just staring.
Okay.
Cricket's gonna begin singing even before going around the corner, just to let them know that there's someone around the corner, and begins singing their chant.
Cricket kind of begins singing and coming around the corner. The Kuatoa, like I said, just staring. Staring at y'all, just not moving, mouths agape, just back and forth at y'all. In the far back, you can see what appears to possibly be priest-like Kuatoa with staffs and headdresses, just kind of staring in y'all's direction. One of which is carrying an orb.
Would that
Is it
be
an orb that
the orb?
fits the description of the one we're looking for?
Yes.
If it does, I start walking into the room.
Okay.
I'll follow
Pretty
them.
little, aren't they?
Huh?
Wait,
These
tell.
guys are pretty little, aren't they?
Yeah, 3 and
3
feet
foot.
tall, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I want someone to roll perception. Everybody actually roll perception.
24.
21.
19.
17.
As y'all make y'all's way into this room, and y'all just staring at the Kuatoa there, staring back. The priests are just kind of puzzled looking at y'all. Fida, you're the first one to notice the statues in the center of the room, in that large pool of water that I mentioned.
Mhm.
Eerily look similar to y'all.
The statues. Look at them. In the pool.
Oh no. Or yes.
Cricket,
Okay.
As
You're a
y'all
goddess.
are-
Expected, indeed.
That reaction makes more sense now.
as y'all are moving in, and Fida notices y'all kind of notice y'all just begin hearing chanting in the distance. Vita, you're the only one that can actually understand.
And what
And
does
all-
it say?
All it is saying, they've arrived. Death is here. They've arrived. Death is here.
Oh.
Oh, so you can hear the chanting, yes?
You can
Mhm.
hear it.
I'm asking for the rest of the party. You can hear this chanting, yes?
Hear,
does
not
not-
understand.
What it's saying is they've arrived, death is here. Over and over and over again.
Death for who?
As y'all are walking and talking, the chanting just gets louder and louder to the point it's almost deafening. And eventually, the priest in the far back just raises his hands, and the Kuatoa goes silent. And you hear off in the distance there, Fida, only one way is said from the priest. And he begins kind of walking in y'all's direction cautiously, carrying the orb. Do y'all continue, by the way?
I'll stick with Val if he keeps going forward.
You going there, Val?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, I want to also mention Val is one of the statues as well. As Val gets closer, him and the priest. Yes.
Before we move on, Cricket is gonna, stop chanting
Okay.
and to Fida because it seems she understands what he's saying.
It says they've arrived, death is here. And he has just said only one way. Or one way only, I think that's what she said.
Only one way.
Only one way.
Can you speak their language?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Given.
Can you speak their language?
I cannot speak, I can just understand.
Cricket's going to feel weird about the whole only one way because of the pillars.
Well, they're bringing the orb toward us.
There's nothing not weird about this, but at least we're not completely blind.
Cricket's gonna tilt her head at the shaman. No path is ever predetermined.
Their response, I'm betting, is going to be something like, yet here you are.
As the priest gets closer to Val not here. The priest is holding the orb in one hand and the staff in another. And as he gets close, he just kind of straightens up, and you hear what sounds to be hundreds of different languages come out of his voice, just out of his throat, all at once. And you can hear it, Fida, but it's a very weird, just garble at first.
Understanding all of them at the same time.
Right.
Oh,
All it says is here to save or here to kill, here to save or here to kill. And he says that to Val. Val, you actually do catch it in Leonin.
I respond in Leonin. I'm here for that. And point at the orb.
The priest's eyes just go wide.
It belongs to my people, and we would very much like it back.
The priest's eyes go wide and the voice gets deeper. Here to save or here to kill. And he holds the orb up. Here to save or here to kill.
But to the rest of the party, I mean you no harm?
We are not here to kill.
Here
Here
to
to
save
save.
or here to kill?
Here to save.
Here to save or here to kill?
I guess
Right?
here to save.
One way to find out. And he holds out the orb. And as he holds out the orb, he turns to one of the Kuatoa. And as they go to hold the orb, and he passes it off, the Kuatoa, as like it grasps, instantly just crumbles. Just disintegrates instantly. Kuatoa, priest, picks it back up. Only one way to find out. And he holds out to you there, Val.
Val, what the fuck just happened?
No, Val, careful.
Why'd that one disintegrate?
I'm not one of magical inclination. I was told to retrieve an item and was sent to do so. That's about the extent of my knowledge of its abilities.
Do you know
Cricket's gonna
anything
rush
about what
over-
this orb is, though? Beyond just, you need to get it.
Cricket's gonna go rush over to the disintegrated ashes
Okay.
and bend down and look at it in shock.
It's just an ash, yeah.
Look back at the
The
shaman.
priest is just gonna look at Val and that and just go, only one way to find out. And just
I
gesture
will-
you again.
Take the orb from Fishman.
As you take the orb, it's cool to the touch, nothing.
Wow.
As you do, the archpriest Kuatoa just taken aback, just stares at you and just reaches back over for it. You let him grab it?
Oh no.
Jump for it.
Worst trick in the book.
The priest just looks at you and says, "Need to know." And he gestures to Cricket, who's now ran up to the ashes.
You saying all of us need to hold this?
Need to know.
Cricket hold?
It seems like something that might reveal our true intentions.
Oh.
Like good or evil? Cricket
Something
hold.
like that.
Cricket
Um,
hold. Bring to Cricket.
I will hold the orb out towards Cricket.
She's gonna look at the shaman and she has a beak, but she's gonna smile, her little person eyes. And
As
hold it.
this cool orb, nothing of it, just as you're holding it, the priest's eyes get even more wide. A gasp erupts through the cave system. This room of thousands of Kuatoa.
Ring out in the same chant.
The priest just starts kind of hyperventilating. And you start noticing multiple more start doing it as well. As if, and they almost as if they start to, in a way, sweat.
I'm backing
Chris.
away from this fish creature.
He just looks at it and says, "Need to know." And he points towards Vita, Tanathil, and Stalker.
Well, I need to know. I will take the orb from Cricket.
Same thing. It's cool to the touch. Nothing to it. And as you do, that shaman's breathing gets more and more anxious. It just And
Jonathan,
also,
hand
y'all
it
start
to you.
noticing like dozens are starting to, as y'all start going down the line on passing this orb from one another.
No
Give it to
good.
Fida.
No
I'm
good.
gonna hold it up. I'm going to look at it and watch the swirling colors. Much nicer than the last orb I touched.
Right, Stalker.
And it's a stalker.
I don't trust it, but I guess.
As
Scared.
as the orb is given to Stalker, the shaman's breathing gets to the point he takes a deep breath, and you see him just freeze upon seeing Stalker just hold it. And as y'all done this, I mentioned there were dozens that started to also hyperventilate, essentially. The priest just instantly starts growing in size
Aw.
to the size of Stalker. Its skin just starts breaking apart. Just blood just coming out in multiple different directions, just out. And as it does, this head of a frog-like creature, it just springs out. The body just explodes. A roar just in y'all's direction. It's gray. It's black. Oozes necrotic.
I just want
Roll
to
for
reiterate
combat.
that I was moving back during all of this. I'm about 20 feet from where this fish person was.
Alright, so just so we're clarifying, y'all met in the middle. So I'm going to pretty much say y'all are about like right here. So these
Where?
guys, like right here.
What?
I didn't realize we went into the room that far.
I thought that's what Otter was saying. He's like, I went in.
I walked in.
Okay.
Move my token over there.
So we're
So,
like
yeah, we're all
in
over
the
there.
center.
That is.
Moving this Kuoto out of the way. This guy is the one that's in the center. He's about right here. And
Which
he is
the
gone.
One,
Oh, go ahead.
which is the one that's mega fish?
Yeah, who's our frog dude?
Yeah, this guy.
This one, I
Figuring
think.
out where I'm placing myself because I said I was about 20 feet.
Yeah, he's gone. He's dead. He blew up. Boom.
Fido,
Oh,
where
what a
are
little guy.
you?
Is he did a frog dude?
Yeah, we're gonna fix that.
I like him being little.
Me too. He's cute. His little necrotic oozy thing.
If I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah.
Don't underestimate the small, y'all.
Same size as Gibbon. Actually, it's supposed to be bigger. My bad. Boink.
Never underestimate the mighty of the small.
Just
Okay.
blows up.
Large size.
Yep.
From there, I'm about 20 feet away.
Panther, do you want to roll a history?
Okay. 17.
You know it's a death slab.
No.
It's a what?
I'm gonna say it's a slat, isn't it?
It's a slab. Tanthil, you know that its bite will definitely infect someone. A scratch can also do it, but if the person is not strong enough physically, if infected, they are basically have an egg implanted inside them that will burst.
What if you're immune to disease and poison?
You probably won't be infected.
Probably.
Because
If it's a disease or poison.
as a level
and well, I have purity of body. You are immune to disease and poison.
Then you are good. You're fine.
Yeah, no babies in me.
Okay, but everybody else though.
As
No.
this thing just erupts, all the Kuatoa just like instantly gasp in horror and start fleeing. Others though are like frozen in place. That sweating and the hyperventilation has just gotten to the point they're just not moving. And we're gonna roll for initiative.
Alright.
Remember, we have advantage on next initiative roll.
Yeah. Everybody has advantage on this.
Hello.
Which is kind of funny because I already do as a barbarian.
Yeah.
That is a nat 20 for 22.
Yes, hello, Shizu.
I know. I
It's
know.
been a while.
Yes.
I got the given advantage roll of a 1 and a 20.
Because he was here to watch me play with his rapier.
I
got
have
Oh,
a
it's his.
19. Oh.
And then
Alright.
do a cricket.
So that's a 22 for Valnar.
Alright, so 22 for you.
Mm-hmm.
Day damn you.
Alright, so Fida and you both rolled a 22 if I'm not mistaken, but you rolled a nat 20 there.
I rolled a nat 20, yes. We both rolled nat 20, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So we both
Okay.
have a +2 for modifier.
You bet. What's your dex?
Let me get back to my character sheet and I will tell you. Dex is a 2.
A +2?
Yes.
Is it a 14 or a 15?
It is a 15.
Okay, we have the exact same dex. You
We
want
are
to just
very
roll
evenly
off to
matched
see who
for
goes
this
first?
initiative
Roll
roll
off.
off.
Nice.
What is Cricket and Gibbon, or Cricket and Stalkers?
19.
We just
I
rolling
rolled
in
a-
order.
I have dirty.
Just roll a d20 flat.
Say 13.
I got a 14.
I got a 12.
Okay, looks like I'm first.
Cricket, what'd you say?
dirty 20. It's so filthy.
Dirty,
Nita,
nasty
that
boy.
could not have been any more exactly the same.
Yeah.
You're
The
good.
only difference
Alright.
was my other dice was an 8, not a 1.
Mhm.
So, that being said,
You got Stalker in there?
yeah.
19.
Yeah, I just didn't have them directly.
Oh. Oh, you got it on there.
So, that being said, this thing is just bursts out from this shaman and just growls in your direction.
Lovely. Start bouncing on my feet a little bit. And I'm going to manifest my echo 15 feet, which will put it right up on our fella here.
Okay.
And we're going to take the rest of its movement to get behind it. So it is now. Yeah. And I'm going to use my movement to take just a step back, keeping my echo within 30 feet. And we're
Okay.
just going to start swinging.
Alright.
I don't know what this thing is. I do not like it. I want my item, please.
I mean, technically, I think Stalker has
Apparently,
it.
Stalker has my item.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have to fight, but hey, here we are. That's a lie. I like fighting. So we did that. Give me 1 second. I'm just checking something here. New character. Who dis? So many new things. Beep boop. We will go reckless. And we will try a Great Weapon Master. So -5 on the swing.
Okay.
See if we can't scoot one in there. Highest roll is a 17 plus 6, so 23.
23 does hit.
Okay. I rolled a 1 for damage, but thankfully I have Great Weapon Fighting. You can re-roll a 1 or a 2 on damage dice with melee weapons wielded with 2 hands. Let's try
Nice.
that again, shall we? That's an 11. So that is 17 plus 11, 28 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
And we'll see if my luck holds up. We'll keep going. Great Weapon Fighting for the rest. That one definitely does not hit.
Okay.
I promise it's a 9.
Eek.
3 plus 6. And the last one. That one might. That's a dirty 20.
That just hits.
Okay, armor class is 20. Not damn.
Yeah.
That's a 6 on the die, so 17, 23 damage.
Alrighty.
And I super don't like what's going on. We are going to unleash Incarnation for 1 more, get another attack in there. That one's a 19 on the die, so 25. And
That
that's a
hits.
crit. Because it's a 19.
Okay.
So I rolled a 2, so I can roll that. That's a 3. That's not very fun, but hey. So 12, 15 crit damage plus 17 for the great weapon. So 27? Is that right? Yeah, 27.
Okay.
And because I crit, I have to roll for 1 more attack. 15 plus 6 would be 21.
1. That hits.
And that'll be for 17 plus 5. So 22.
Alrighty. Just like y'all just see Valnad's echo just swinging at the back of this creature and just carving up the back end. But it's
not
not
like-
really. It's not doing a whole lot entirely. Is that
That's
it?
what I got.
Fida, your go. It's just like, I really like to pull cords. Go.
Yeah, I really would like that. I am gonna hex the thing and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it, and then I'm going to move myself back out of here a bit, so that I'm not nearly as close to it.
Brave, brave Lady Fida.
She's moving herself behind someone else who can get 21 AC. Go, Meat Shield. Do your thing.
Go meet Shield, do your thing.
I'm a
When you
wizard.
die, I will take the eggs off your staff.
It's just part of the plot.
Annabelle just refuses to die because of
Right.
that one statement.
Yeah. What'd you do for the Eldritch Blast? Did you hit?
It was a 14 plus 9 for 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and it was, I'm gonna say, I'm like, it's gonna get, for the hex, it's gonna get the, what is it, the penalty on con.
Okay.
So that's 6 necrotic and 8 force.
Okay. So 6 necrotic and 8 force. That's
Necrotic work on it.
yeah.
That's what I'm
Necrotic
under.
does work. Necrotic does. 14 though. All right. So you just right in its just midsection, as it just kind of gets up and starts looking around. Cricket, your go.
We are going to move.
Hi. That's me.
Yeah, I'm good where I am. I like that spot.
Okay.
That's a
Hi.
good spot for me.
Well, it just roared. And, do I notice any of the other fishies? Are they scared of it?
They're all like kind of like petrified right now, but there's quite a few that are showing very similar signs to the one that just erupted into this. There's more than one.
I'm backing away.
Cricket is going to bring out something she has not mimicked in front of you before. But, I don't know if you remember this trail, but she's going to mimic that loud dragon roar. Let it echo
Okay.
as an intimidation
Roll intimidation.
to the others. To not step in. Okay. So fucking good. Where's wrong with this actions? Intimidation. That's 18. -1. I rolled a 19.
Some of the Kuotoa, like as usual, they bolt. Now there are quite a few though that still stay. That you can see they're just kind of like they're frozen out of fear and everything. But others have booked it. Just gonna go ahead and say this. So these are running. What else are you doing?
I am going to spend a key
Okay.
and be on patient defense.
Alrighty.
And I don't know if I can hold an action.
Technically, I think you still can.
Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could just dodge as an action if you wanted.
Yeah.
I already used an action to intimidate, so
That is
Oh,
true,
okay.
though. Yeah, actually.
I don't know if I can hold an action though. If I intimidated.
I
I'll
don't
burn
think
up.
so.
I'll burn up your
That's
move.
the DM's call.
I'll say burn up your movement for the intimidation.
I brought up. Okay, so I could still.
You want to
Alright.
hold an action? You can.
All right, I want to hold an action that if it tries to attack me, I will like to take a sweep at its chest.
Okay. Stalker, your go.
Do we all notice that the others have the same signs?
Symptoms?
Yeah.
I would say that y'all would notice it, yes. I mean, it was a rather kind of the hell's going on experience.
Saphira is going to use her bonus action not yet. First, she's going to use her action to cast Disguise Self. And she's going to go from being about a foot taller than Val to about 2 feet taller than Val. Her fur is going to grow in over her entire body, and her face will elongate into that of a wolf. And the tattoos on her skin normally will be showing through on the fur and glowing along with her eyes as she rages afterward. And as part of her rage at this level, she can move up to half her total movement speed. So she's going to move over. Was next to Cricket. And wait there for something to happen.
Okay. As you move over there, the Kuotoa that were showing kind of those signs I was mentioning, they just instantly just grow in size and then just erupt. And boink.
Oh my god, it's the Power Rangers.
Set dimensions.
Oh my god.
What?
So these ones are smaller than the Death Sled.
Yes, but they all just right out.
Are any of the other
This-
Kuotoa showing these symptoms?
There's quite a few others.
What's wrong? Afraid of a couple of toads?
Well, they
I know,
haven't
they're much
attacked
worse.
yet.
I know, they're pretty
Ariel, I
bad.
will ship you an egg if this is all of the enemies we have to fight.
It's gonna be real rancid when it gets there, but you can have an
Right.
egg.
I'll
Right.
overnight it.
The the death sled that is in front of Stalker, Cricket, and the Echo instantly just vanishes.
Yay. We did it.
We intimidated it to death.
Yay! Cricket was
And
scary.
I'm not mistaken. Whoops, forgot his movement. I apologize. Alrighty. Gonna go this way.
Is it a teleport?
No, invisibility. And then he moved.
Then I am attacking it.
As am I.
It puts us at
Disadvantage,
disadvantage.
I'm gonna have you all roll a perception against his stealth.
I mean, okay.
Actually.
Probably. 19.
I just have all of us roll so we can see if we know generally where it is.
20.
I mean, if the second
sure.
it vanished, I would have tried swinging.
True.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken.
24.
Alright. Feed, I'm gonna say you have disadvantage at that distance.
Yep.
But Stalker, Canethil, and Otter, y'all actually are able to y'all look down and actually track its foot planting on the cavern floor as soon as it
Lovely.
vanishes.
Is the attack at disadvantage while it's invisible then?
I do believe so. Yes, it's still at disadvantage.
Okay. My lowest roll was a 9, so dirty 20.
It's a straight
Still.
roll because we're flanking, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright.
Then 24.
Actually. That hits.
It does not move. Sentinel.
Yeah, I was about to say, you guys are sentinels.
Okay.
I was about to say, if you hit, you
Hang
still-
out right there, buddy.
Does a
so
15 hit?
15 does not.
Okay.
that's a 16 from the Echo.
Okay. 16 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Like as you just kind of swing at it, you just hear the as you've hit it. Can't see it, but you heard it. Alrighty. Annabelle, your go.
Alright. I am great song,
Mhm.
and given what all's going on here, I'm actually not going to attack yet. I'm going to say to Stalker, put the orb in the chest, and I'm going to summon Ileamon's secret chest as an action. And just put a little chest on the ground right here. How big is this orb?
It's
About
like
yay big.
grapefruit.
Okay.
Yeah, grapefruit size.
Okay, that's good. The chest is mostly full of eggs. So,
Nonetheless.
I expected
you know.
nothing less.
But yeah, so I'm gonna just put that chest there, and that's my bonus action and action. Yeah, I guess I'm threatened by the red one there, so I'll just hang out for the time being.
I mean, you're still 10. You're still 10 foot from it.
The scale. Yeah, I guess I am too.
The map's pretty big.
Okay.
Big map.
Would it help if I actually put things on grids?
No,
Eh.
it's okay. We got rulers.
The freeform
Yeah.
kind of fun. It works
Not
on
big.
online.
Not really worried.
I'll just move over here because I need to be by the chest.
Alrighty.
That's all.
Otter, your go.
I'm going to start my turn by moving 35 feet this way up to here.
Okay.
And I'd like to use my bonus action to Rajay.
Valiant Rage.
Let out a bit of a roar
Rajay.
to Rajay.
You know, I just realized when it comes to Valnat enjoying combat, he was not a lion.
Ha.
Bane Trail.
Oh,
Yes.
so we have Rajay.
Reference.
We're flanking, so I don't need to reckless.
No.
So
Straight roll
We're-
still.
straight roll.
Yeah, because he's still invisible.
He is still invisible.
Yeah.
Cool.
He doesn't come
We are-
invisible unless he attacks.
Yep.
We are going to just straight attack then. We're not gonna...
Oh. I forgot.
What's up?
Concentration.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta roll a
two-
check
two
for it.
Two con saves, because we both hit him.
Yeah. He's not invisible anymore.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Back to advantage.
Hey.
First one, we'll try Great Weapon Master just to see if it sneaks through. That's a 13 plus 6, so 19.
That does not hit.
That does not hit.
Whew.
Big money, no whammies, same thing. That is a 19 on the die, so that's another
That's-
crit.
That's a crit.
Damn. I like your chest.
That's okay. It's not a very fun crit. It was 1 over me being able to reroll, so that's 3, so 15 plus 17. So that's 33?
32.
32. 32 on that, which lets me re-roll because I crit. I shit you not, that's 2 20s on the die.
I
Whew.
really did not think about that weapon that I made for you.
I will happily send you a photo of this if you'd like, but that is 2
No,
20s.
you're fine. You're fine. I really should have thought about that weapon.
You said it only triggers once per round, so
That is true.
it
Thank
can't keep going.
So many
That is
eggs.
true.
So that's a 2. I can re-roll it. That's better. That's a 9. So 12 plus 9, 21 plus 17 is 38. Yeah,
8 damage.
and that's my first attack. Second attack. Action search.
Fuck.
Yep.
Thank God for this advantage, because the other die on these have been balls. It's been like 3, 4, 5. But the higher die on this one is a 16 plus 6. So
22.
22.
That hits.
That's a 3 on the die. So 20 even for damage.
Okay.
Last attack. Holy shit. I just had a run of my low dice. 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the high dice is a 17, so it's above 20 again. For the last one being 4, so 21.
21 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay. Just wailing
Oh.
on this.
Apologies, that was 4 attacks. I'm raging. I get rage damage now. add 8 to that. Total.
A little bit.
Just a little.
Teens bit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Valner is just kind of like bouncing, and so is the echo.
Mm-hmm.
Having a good time.
Fida, your go.
Yeah, that's my thing.
How's this thing
Sorry.
looking?
I mean,
He's
he's
gonna be
beat
a
up,
priest.
but he's still quite going.
He's still quite going, you say?
Yeah.
He's going
Oh.
quite.
Alright, so which ones of the other ones are starting to make, like, all the weird, they're not really fish, actions?
At this point, there's one over here to your right.
I have to, like, zoom out to actually see which one you're talking about, okay?
This one right here.
Okay.
Got one over here to the left.
Holy shit, I'm not seeing this.
Okay.
Oh. Oh no.
It
One
put
more
the
to the right?
Loricons on him.
And then one up here.
Okay.
Alright.
This is not okay. Alright. This dude here has just turned into a frog thingy, and that's it.
This guy right here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think they can really... Like, I kind of figured that they're not going to get an attack in the same time they appear.
I'm okay with that. No fast casting on these things.
Me too, they were right beside me.
Indeed.
And I was like, I want out of here.
Wasn't even singing
I-
yet.
Can't say I blame you on that one. Alright, we are gonna Eldritch Blast the one that is closest to me.
Okay.
That's nat 20.
Nice. Eldritch Blast also crit, so it does double damage, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
What
Here's
about
D10.
the second blast? Oh no, you're only 3rd level warlock.
Yes, but I can cast using Sorcerer or Warlock spell slot, so I can technically twin cast stuff. If I wanted to. Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Be
I
a
was thinking,
second.
like, if you were higher level warlock, it just
Oh, no,
shoots
no, no, no,
flat.
it's just the one. It's just the one that's higher level of Warlock, so, yeah. Let's see, one, I got a 5, plus 5 is 10, plus the other max damage for that would be, what, another 10?
Yeah, it's whatever the D8 roll or the D roll is. So if it's a D10, yeah, it's 10.
So it's 20 damage.
20 damage, just right in this back of this green slab as it just kind of roars, and then instantly just like turns and looks at you.
Of course it does.
You made a friend.
I'm good at that. I offer them your eggs, and I suddenly have friends.
My eggs are not yours to offer.
Doesn't stop me.
Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Cricket, your go.
Free is real. Egg wars.
What is
It's your turn.
doing?
Oh, sorry.
Just wait till I send something to get those eggs.
I was lost. Walk.
Let's see, what do we have here? Seeing that others are turning. Alright, let's see. Alright, so Cricket's going to make a quarterstaff attack as the first one. Okay, as the first one. Yeah. That's not bad, that's not bad. What is my numbers? Plus 9. 22.
That hits.
Okay, okay. And I want to pump a stunning strike into that. The key point.
Okay. Con save, correct?
Yes.
He makes that.
I figured.
He critted.
Well,
My only crit for the evening. It's gonna be that.
Because I
That is out
rolled,
of the way.
so 8 plus 5 is 13 damage there. Okay. And then Cricket's going to run to this one.
Okay. You're leaving his threatened square, correct?
And attack me. I have mobile. So no,
Oh.
he can't make any
Can't.
opportunity attack.
When she attacks something, it cannot attack her with opportunities until her next turn.
Yep, if I attack, whether it hit or miss, I can't.
That is big, silly, and I love it.
Right.
Fuck you. I'm gonna go to the next one. I want to quarterstaff attack him.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
So, oh, 2 8s. That's 5. 16. 21.
21
Yeah.
damage.
Yes, 21 damage. And going to spend key to flurry of blows with 2 unarmed. $25.
Okay. That hits.
8 damage, and I'm gonna have it make a dex saving throw or fall prone, which is DC 17.
It makes it just barely.
Alright. Make another swing at its legs. Basically, I'm going to punch it really hard. And actually,
Alright.
make it buckle. That's 5. 10 damage. And another
Extreme
dex
Charlie
save.
Horse.
Okay, for the deck save. $18.
So close.
So close.
Alright, and then I'm going to not do that. And then I'm going to move my movement. Pretty much guard this box. And kind of Tanithil at the same time.
Did you back away from him any?
I back away, still can't attack me.
Still can't attack. Yeah, I forgot. Jesus.
mobile is amazing.
It is. Stalk. Stalker,
Guard
your go.
Slap, 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 slap.
I'm standing right still
Doing the cha-cha.
watching the other two that's behind us.
Stalker,
You are
you go.
gently
s-
in the chest. You're on eggshells here.
Fine. She'll pick it up and slowly place it in the chest instead of just dropping it.
You would have broken so many of my eggs if you just dropped that.
It's a good thing you said that, because she's not even looking at the chest.
No, when you said it though, in spring I make more.
Oh no.
Stalker, what are you doing?
After putting that in the chest, she's gonna pick the ball up and take a swing at the one in front of her.
Okay.
And it is an 18 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. One more swing then. Ew. That's less.
Dang.
Yeah.
Like as you just go to swing, it just kind of like grabs it and just kind of pushes it back. You're just like taken aback by its sheer strength and size.
That's it.
The Death Slide instantly just kind of like looks at both of y'all and just does kind of a flurry attack between the two of y'all. One at the Echo, and then one at you. Do one at the Echo. 15 to hit.
15
Yeah.
deflects AC of 18 on the Echo.
Okay. And then just turns and bites Stalker.
Hmm.
And as it does, I'm gonna smack it in the back.
Oh, that's right. We can attack if it attacks someone else with Sentinel, can't we?
Yep, but we both of us can't do it on the same creature, though. You can't stack Sentinel.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Do I forgot Sentinel, just roll on attack, correct?
You're still attacking.
Yes.
You do your attack first, and I'll do mine later. If I hit, it just means...
No, you could go ahead. I didn't say it. You did.
Oh, okay. What's your AC there?
Mine? 17.
Stalker? 17?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, it just bites down and then just, like, repeatedly just grabs and starts biting you on your shoulder. As it just gnawing on you at this point. And... take 20 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
And you have a status, by the way. Letting you know.
Mm-hmm.
The claws are the con save, the bite is not. Okay?
So there's no save, it's just a status.
For the bite, you're right, it's not a save. For claws,
Okay.
it is.
And the status...
You basically, as it's like biting you, you feel like this thing just get like this necrotic feeling just running your chest. As something just kind of like for you, it just feels like something just kind of like settles in the pit of your stomach.
Hmm.
The green slad is going to make an instant jump towards Fida.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you're close enough. And it's going to make 2 claw attacks at you.
Okay.
12 and then 16.
What was the first one?
12.
Okay, first one does not hit, second one does hit.
Remember, you do have that cloak.
I do, and
Yeah.
I'm going to yell, shields!
Mm-hmm.
For the second spell slot.
To give yourself +4 AC.
Yeah.
That technically would still hit then, correct? 'Cause it's a
What did it
16.
have?
Shield is a +5.
No.
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 So
Okay.
what did you roll there? You rolled a 12 and a what?
12 and then a 16.
Yeah, I have a 13 AC. So is it just the
Oh,
base, or does it
I
add to my
thought you had
regular
a-
AC?
I thought you had a 12 AC. My bad.
I might still have something on this character sheet because I have 3 character sheets on the go.
Right, I was about to say, I swear you had a 12 AC for your level
I
10
might,
character.
and if that's the case, then I'm gonna burn a 3rd.
Okay. No, Stalker, she has a coat that essentially she can burn a spell slot, and she gets 2 plus the spell slots
Oh, lights are
burned.
coming off for now.
Oh,
She's
okay.
right now.
Not the actual shield
No.
spell.
Right.
Shields up.
There be the confusion.
Right.
Shields up. Yeah.
The red one is going to instantly turn towards Cricket. Make 2 attacks. Both are not going to hit. This one is going to... These 2 are going to head towards... One's going towards the Echo, the other one's going towards Valnad. Valnad, what's your AC?
16.
I don't know why, but I want to call you Valder for some reason.
Okay, so... attack. Alright, so one was a crit, and the other one was a 23.
Oh,
So I need you to roll also a con save.
She's immune, remember?
I'm talking to Valnad.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
No,
Con
what?
save.
Both of those are on me personally.
Yeah. This guy's attacking you. And then this guy did hit your Echo, and your Echo only has 1 hit point, so
The
your
Echo's gone, so I'm just gonna move the Echo over here for now.
Okay. And
So, with a +8 con save, that's a 23.
23?
Yep.
Okay. You said 8 for the con save?
No, I have a +8, so it's a 23 total.
You're fine. Like, you just kind of like, you just feel it kind of like running through your veins, but just kind of instantly shake it off. One second. Okay. 16 on the first attack, and then 8 on the second.
For damage?
Slashing.
16 and 8.
My bad. Yeah.
So 24.
Yep. 8 slashing, and then 4, 7 total necrotic.
Okay, so 24 was the total slashing damage,
Right.
and then how much necrotic?
7.
Okay.
Okay. And then those Kuatoa that I was mentioning, those like having the same symptoms, they also all of a sudden just burst into more slads.
Great.
And Pantho, your go.
Alright, with the orb safely in the chest, I'm going to touch it and the replica as an action and send it back to the ethereal plane. So the orb is gone,
Cereal eggs.
and as a bonus action, I'm going to put up Spirit Shroud at just 3rd level. So I have shadowy spirits going around me again.
Okay.
I'll come, like, over here. Well, yeah. I want to be within 10 feet of both the big one and the red one here. And that is my turn.
Alright. Valnad, your go.
I'm gonna look at this weird frog thing in front of me and act like I'm getting ready to baseball swing or golf swing my great axe at it.
Swing.
And in the same breath, I'm going to manifest my echo immediately behind it and golf swing it from behind.
Disadvantage.
Where am I coming from, buddy? Where did he come from? Where did he go?
I'm not gonna lie, I really should have thought about the echo giving advantage.
Where did he come from, Vladimir Echo?
It's like the Echo's. One of the Echo's greatest uses just as a flanking buddy.
Yeah. Probably the primary use.
I'm gonna burn my luck. That was 2 natural ones on the die.
Ooh.
Damn.
I swear to God.
They're
Did it
mad.
happen again?
It's a 19.
Oh, nice.
I forgot we have
That'll
luck.
do. You are lucky indeed.
Thank you, chat, you beautiful people. So, that's a crit.
I think that luck was wretched cuts.
Oh, thank you, buddy. You magnificent bastard.
I'm
That
saving
was
my.
a 1 on damage for the die, so I get to re-roll that. That's an 11, so 23 plus 7, so 30 on the first strike.
Okay.
The second strike, we're gonna try Great Weapon Master. I'm hoping he's a little easier to hit because he's smaller. So we're gonna take a -5 to this one.
Okay.
That's a 18 on the die, plus 6, so 24.
Okay. That hits.
I don't like that you hit. That's a 2. I can roll that. That's a 7. So 17. 17 plus 7 would be 24. Yeah,
24 damage or 24 to hit?
24 damage.
That okay then.
Okay, so that's my first swing.
Shit.
Second swing. With the Great Weapon Master, that is a plus 6, so 12 plus 6, 18 to hit.
Okay. 18 to hit. That hits.
Does it hit? It does hit.
That hits.
That's an 11, so 17 plus 11, 28. Add 6 because I'm raging. I forgot about rage again.
Right?
How's it looking? Is
Mangled?
it okay still?
Mangled.
Mangled. Cool. Fuck 'em. Manifest incarnation. We're gonna try and hit him one more time. That's a 14 plus 6, so that's a dirty 20.
It just like just
Can I
chopping
just golf
away
swing,
as it
bisect this thing if it's gonna
right. Like you just and then just
die?
Right.
I did not appreciate you trying to hit me, friend. I'm going to free action, moving my echo to interpose between the other slot and myself to within range of this little guy but out of range of the big guy,
okay.
and I think that's all I can do.
Peter, your go.
I dislike this dude in front of me. So if I take a 5-foot step to the like right here or left, right here, does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
As long as you stay in its
Hitbox?
area, right? So essentially,
Ah.
like this is okay. Like going around it is fine. But if you were to like go here and then back up, that's a different story.
I'm gonna hit that one stupid fish thing.
Like, I'm not hitting the Kuatoa. The last thing we need to do
Casualty.
is hit the fucking Kuatoa.
The last thing we need there, so. That's what I'm trying to figure out this whole time is like, where can I go on this without murdering ridiculous fish things? Okay. How deep is the water here?
I would say it's about 10 feet. They like to
Yeah.
swim.
Do we have any knowledge of them beyond seeing them explode out of these things?
Death Slads? As far as you know, Death Slads don't fucking explode out of Kuatoa.
Fair enough. I just meant like resistances and stuff like that.
Oh, resistances of the Death Slad?
Like, you know, like actual like pertinent stuff. Exploding out of Kuto, yeah, that's a bit
Damage
unnatural.
resistance wise, fire, cold, acid, lightning, and thunder.
That's a few.
Okay.
One of the things I wanted to try is putting the orb in one of their hands to see if they disintegrate.
Well, the one was holding it.
Like, but the others,
They
not
disintegrated a
the,
different one.
the main one, not the main one, but the others, like here.
I'm wondering if I'm actually wondering if the orb touched like the hand of a regular Kuatoa and it dissolved.
The orb is on the ethereal plane, and I'm not burning multiple other turns to bring it back.
Valdob just
Science!
starts beating people with the orb. Just
Just throw it around.
Absolutely
Okay.
would do it.
hitting people with the orb.
We take this, we touch you with this, and we touch you with this, and we touch you with this. Yeah.
The whole combat so far to get this orb safe. Do other things.
Severe just starts playing dodgeball. I'm just saying.
What is Fida doing?
Hey, did you say anything about? You said cold resistance, right?
Yeah.
Cold, fire, acid,
Man.
thunder.
Man, that limits what I can do. All right. Well, then, for now, we're just going to Eldritch Blast this dude.
Go for it. Eldritch Blast.
That is a 21.
That hits.
That is a 10 force damage.
Okay. Just blast it right in his chest as it's like just making its way towards you.
Yeah.
Is that it for turn?
Yes, that's going to be it for my turn right now.
Cricket, your go.
Okay. The red one is coming at me, and
Yep.
she's just gonna tilt her head. What do you want? Go away. And she's gonna smack it in the face with her quarterstaff.
Okay.
Imagine it's 10. I keep doing it. Imagine it's a 10. But it's not. Oh, then mine's 26.
26 hits.
This is a cheat. Yours are killing me. 13.
13 damage.
13.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, just right across the face, just crack. And just, like, its jaw just kind of moves a little.
She's going to actually
Stunning strike.
another
No.
quarter attack on it.
Go for it.
That's another 26.
That hits.
Rolling a lot of
Y'all have got all the good rolls. I've been struggling here.
Really? You.
The only reason my rolls have been okay is all of the advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a lot of shitty rolls on the advantage ones.
10 points of damage there. Okay, and then
Offset by advantage, I should say.
right?
As a bonus action, what?
Yeah, I'm not spending any key. It's just a bonus action on arm, and I got an extra 20, so 6 plus 4 plus 5, 15 damage. Added to that. And then, so I landed 3 times. So, on that last hit, I keep up with my points here, that makes 6. I had 4 and then 6 then. So I'm gonna do 2d8 radiant damage to that last hit.
Okay.
7, 5, 7, 12.
Well,
So
alrighty.
radiant damage. That would be 1. And then I move here.
Okay.
I'm going to keep them away from them.
Okay.
As they're focusing.
Stalker, your go.
Is the... No, it's not. Okay. We're just gonna swing at the big one.
Okay.
So,
That's 22 to hit. Yeah.
Alrighty. 22. Are you? Is that with advantage or without?
That's without advantage.
Okay.
I'm not close enough for flanking.
No.
Yeah, I was also gonna say I feel like this guy's kind of in between.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, he specified it was out of range of it, so.
Yep, that hits.
Do. 10 plus 3 plus. Fucking. 17 damage.
17 damage.
And. Is it large size? Large size?
Yeah.
How far is the clone away from it?
This
Mine?
The Echo, yeah.
It's
Echo?
10 foot,
10 feet.
10 feet away?
just out of melee.
We're gonna push it forward 5 feet with the Crusher feat. Whenever I deal bludgeoning damage to a creature once per turn, I can move it 5 feet. So it's gonna get pushed towards the clone. And we're gonna take a step forward, and we're gonna swing again
Okay.
toward the Echo. That's the wrong die. I almost rolled a d6. And that's a natural 20.
Oh man.
Thank you, advantage. Shit's about to get real. So before anything else, because I've hit it with a critical with bludgeoning, the other half of Crusher means that all attacks against it are at advantage until my next turn.
You have barbarian critical stuff.
Yes. So 7 plus 7, 14, and 12, 24. 14 plus 24 is 38.
38, yeah.
38 damage.
Nice.
Yes.
Brutal critical as a motherfucker.
Like as you like swing in right as you can see like it's like it's trying to hold itself up, but it's hurt. It's hurt bad.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
So let me move that a little bit. There we go.
It's kind of like looking. You can tell like it's trying to like think about what to do. This one. So it's gonna hold its turn. It's their movement. I forgot. Nope. Alright, so this one is going to kind of close that distance but not get entirely close enough. This one's going to go all out on your echo.
Just has to beat an 18.
It does.
Okay. Echo fizzles.
Yep.
Thank
Red
you
one
for
is
your
going to
support.
go ham on Cricket. That does not hit. 17 does not hit. Green one, the gray one down here is going to go after Fida. Oof. Roll a con there, Fida.
You crit on her.
I did.
That is a
Mark point.
19 plus 3 for 22.
$22?
Yep.
Alright, you are good. You still take 8 points of necrotic and where is it? 6 plus 20 slashing?
20 slashing?
Like it just basically like just slices up like your chest area and just like you just feel like it's trying to like infect you, but it's just not being successful.
And I'm
The-
gonna Hellish Rebuke in response.
Go for it. This one's gonna do double movement to here.
Yeah, it's a 17 dex to save.
Alrighty. Yeah, we can do that. Actually, go a little further. Dex does not make it. How much damage is that?
10, 19 plus 5, 24.
24?
Yeah.
Damn. And then this is going to get right up on Tanithil.
Hello.
Hello. And then this one is going to make its way towards... Right, and then this guy... Roll an attack of opportunity there. Stalker.
Okie dokie. Is that at advantage?
No.
So we're gonna use that luck point.
Crit it on.
Oh, is it the big one?
Yeah.
Oh, then it is an advantage because
Oh.
all attacks
Yeah.
against it have advantage till 23 to hit.
23. That hits.
Boop, boop, beep,
And it's
boop,
like
boop.
you decide,
no, come back.
tries to like back away from you. And roll damage.
Ooh. Ooh. With the max damage. 12, 19 damage. I
Alright.
rolled 2 6s.
Like as it like tried to leave, it just instantly goes right into you.
Where the fuck are you going?
Do a bite and 2 claws. If I'm not mistaken, your AC is 18, correct? 17.
17.
Uh, 14 points of necrotic and 15 points of slashing. As like it just bears down on you and you start fighting and you just feel its necrotic poison just seeping into your veins. Anethel, your go.
Alright. I'm gonna maneuver around this newcomer a little bit to be within 30 feet of that guy, and then I'm gonna steal Wind Strike. And that will be against this one, blue one, the boss, the one by me, and Cricket's red one.
What do they need to roll?
No, I'm attacking each one.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so spell attacks. First one on this top green one, a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. So that is 26 force and 1 radiant. On the blue one, a 12 to hit.
That does not.
Not. On the boss that I have advantage on.
That hits.
Please with my one. Still never ever a nat 20. I have such good odds, but it will never be a nat 20.
Still is.
So 25 force and 3 radiant against my green one, not with advantage. A 22 to hit
That hits.
for 33 force and 3 radiant. And against Cricket's red one,
Oh, you,
a
my
14 to hit.
That does not.
Okay.
As Tanithil just jumps around from like enemy to enemy and just hitting, your final attack just sends out this blinding light, and it just blinds everyone in the room, and y'all feel as if like y'all get drawn back to reality. And that's where we end it for tonight.
Alright.
Yeah.
I moved too fast. I broke the game.
you. The best.
Way to go, Flash.
FPS drop.
So
God.
one went down, and all of a sudden we all kind of just like.
Basically just came back to an actual reality.
Wait, did I get the big one with that?
Yeah, you did.
Alright.
Or did you? I never technically fully clarified.
That's why I asked.
I know, right?
We'll find out next time. Maybe.
He was watching all that and got dizzy, and when she comes back to reality, she like is on the floor.
Right. That being said,
Whoa.
we appreciate y'all joining in for this session. Otter, would you like to close us off?
Sure. Make sure to tune in to the other games we have running throughout the week. We will be back tomorrow with another episode of perhaps The Troubleshooters, where we just survived what was almost a lich, but it ended up not being a lich. We're not sure what that is yet. It was wild. Tuesday, we'll be coming in live with Jason's Scion's game of A World at War. Make sure to check that one out. They're actually nearing the climax of the campaign. Shit is getting crazy. Wednesday, we'll be back with JT's game of Falscala Knights, where, if I am correct, they are on their way back from hunting a giant.
Mhm. Yep, and I had bad stomach ache from.
I mean,
Thursday, we will return with Maddie's game of A Knight's Ransom, where we're looking into a possible bandit problem and a missing person. Fridays, we still have nothing going on, so if you would like to run a game, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you about it. Saturdays are still on break for Alex's game of Stolen Cities. They should be returning sometime in November. And then we'll be back here on Sunday for episode 1 of our second season
All
for
right.
Varinheim.
Until then, we'll see y'all then.